first.
Birthdays on a Wednesday this year.
Nice. I mean, not nice.
Take off work.
That sucks.
Well,
I
took a day off, but I
my
definitely
birthday
didn't take
is on.
Wednesday off.
I usually take a whole week off.
Because of the way overtime works,
Ooh,
you
mine
always
falls
want
on
to
a
take
Monday.
Fridays off, since you take Friday, you don't have to work a Saturday if it's scheduled.
Hold on 1 second.
So,
Nice.
I got the 20th.
Okay, let me just make sure it's gonna actually
Coming to Fargo?
appear.
Maybe.
Yeah, I figured.
Like, I also might actually just do nothing, it really depends.
Hold on. All right,
Yeah.
sounds good. So I'm gonna drop you guys in. Don't move before when you get dropped in. I want to test something real quick. Hold on. Yeah, let me just make sure this is gonna
Doing
be
R&D on in the middle of the
No, I just wanted to
Game?
test something that I haven't tried before to see if it works as I think.
yeah
it will.
R&D.
Well,
I
Rude.
do go to Fargo, D&D,
Oh, hold
that
on.
weekend still,
Yep,
or
there's
that
some,
Friday.
there's
You
some
should just
stuff
come
there.
to Dylan's, and we can be obnoxious
Alright,
by
hold on.
both playing from the same place.
Oh no.
Hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second.
It'd be actually perfectly. You'd have to give
I would just have
one of
to
us
like,
access
bring my laptop.
He just gives one of us access to all of our character sheets
Hold on.
Yeah.
for combat's sake.
Alright, so do you guys? I want to test. The thing I want to test is this. Can you guys see when I draw in front of you this?
Your drawings.
Do you see
draw
anything?
What? No.
All right, thank you.
The
That's
stream
all I
isn't
need to
seeing
know.
anything either, from what I can tell.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just want to make sure you guys can't see what I just drew. That's good. That's good to know.
It was a
If you
giant
draw it in the DM layer,
dong.
then we can't.
That's what I was checking because I didn't know if like you'd be able to see drawings on that layer.
No, gosh, we got an invisible labyrinth.
Totally.
Well, honestly, if your stream thing is set up to be like a player, you can check that too.
Yeah.
Of course, there's the delay.
Was it a PP? What are you talking about, Alexis?
Yeah, he drew a penis. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna like for the stream like scroll so that we can see. So the group is down here, and then there's this room which is actually illuminated from above. There is actually like a beam of like natural light that is sort of coming through like a small hole in the roof of this cavern. It's a pretty tall cavern, and there are it's a natural ceiling, but the walls in here are actually like it turns pretty abruptly into paved like this open area in this room.
And this floor too.
Yeah,
I'm
and there are these. If you can't see, if you couldn't tell, there are
Yeah, I
these.
see things.
So there are these two
Yeah, the
pools.
skeletons.
There are these two pools. These pools over here are both.
Yes.
They both are. There's like a. It's almost like a. It's like a. It's at foot level. Like it's not like raised up or anything. It's basically like there's like maybe a foot tall little wall holding in these almost like reflection pools that are here.
So they're
Pristine
above
water.
ground.
Yeah, it's above ground. By like it just goes up to like a foot maybe, and it's like and you can't really tell if it's like deep or not from where you guys are right here because the angle, but it's just like a pretty flat, pristine surface of water. There is a door or a doorway, an archway up above here, but there's no like door there. And hold on, actually, let me check something real quick.
So these pools are butted up against the wall, and then there's the path through the middle.
Yeah, and then however though there are also some skeletons and bones scattered around in front of the pools, and I didn't do a whole bunch, but there's also probably like a few right here in the middle area, and so there's some bones scattered around here.
Well, this must be whatever shrine or temple to Larima.
Yeah, I suppose.
Do you think those skeletons over there were people that didn't worship Larima?
Possibly, but
I'm gonna take a step forward.
All I'm saying is I doubt they chose to die here.
So
Probably didn't choose to.
alright, so you step forward. Nothing happens yet, at all.
How tall's our ceiling?
The ceiling is pretty tall here, like maybe like
Nox looks up and
30,
inspects the
35 feet. Yeah, so like I said, it sort of like transitions. The walls are like man-made, up to like 10 feet or so, and then it just transitions into like this natural cavern above that
Where is the
point.
light coming from?
There's like a small like hole, or a decent sized hole in the ceiling that looks like, well, almost like a little like crack running through the ceiling.
Are there any worms in the ceiling?
No, like the no, none of those.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm going to be
Put
like,
my
up
shield on
into
my
the ceiling.
back and summon a longbow.
You're gonna what?
Put my
Cass?
shield on my back and summon a longbow.
And you're something long. Okay. What is Kass gonna do?
He's flying.
I'm just flying up in there.
I'm
sounds
just
good.
leaning
How
into
high?
the doorway of the room, looking around, looking at the ceiling,
You said it's
tapping
like
my
60
sword on the
feet?
ground.
Like
kinda sketched out by
I would
this
say
room.
more like 40 feet tall at the tallest point in the middle.
Probably up against the ceiling, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that hole in the ceiling big enough for Cass to go through?
Probably not easily.
Fucking wriggle
it's
your way
like,
out.
It's like a little
how wide
crack
is
running through there. I don't know. I don't know. Like it might be, I don't know, maybe a couple feet wide, like two or three.
Would a size small creature fit through?
You would fit through, but you probably have to climb. Like you wouldn't have like the space to really like flap your wings.
Shove the
you know?
kobold in the crack.
Oh my god.
Well, no, because you can squeeze through a size smaller than yourself.
Yeah.
So,
You
yeah.
could squeeze through, but then you'd have to start climbing because you wouldn't have room to really like flap your wings, if that makes any sense. Like it's sort of like it's almost like you'd be shimmying upwards, you know. You know, like that moment in video.
Yeah.
You always in video games where it's like you're shimmying between places. That's like the amount of space you'd have for most of it. It looks like. Anyway, so tell
I guess
me
climbing
like.
wouldn't hurt you any. You'd be moving at half
So
speed. But
I do
actually,
want you to
wait,
keep it like
Are
going.
you a high enough level as a monk that doesn't happen
I
anymore?
was just looking at that, and that happens at 9th level, so no.
Alright, so yeah, just make sure you keep telling me like what you're doing if you're doing anything in particular. But Ulf is inching forward. It looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you tell me if you want
do
to
want
describe
to-
anything, you know. I don't know.
Huh?
Like I said, I'm still fucking like poking at the tiles on the ground with my sword and
Yeah, I mean, there's
eyeballing
like
everything.
yeah, it looks like I mean the tiles aren't in the best shape. There's like some rubble here and there, but it's like nothing too out of the ordinary about these tiles.
Are there any
Also,
like cracks in the wall, like secret room cracks?
Secret room.
So you
cracks.
want to examine the wall?
Yeah, make a
Yes.
make a
as
perception
I entered
check.
the room, I also do just want to just like look at the skeletons across the room.
Yeah, sounds good. So
That's like
Perception.
something that I have now.
Do I see secret room walls?
You don't see anything that looks like it's not just a wall.
Okay.
But anyways, but Cass, for the skeletons, you see that they look like just sort of like rotting, decomposed skeletons. Like they have like their clothes on still and whatnot. It's not like they're stripped or anything. It's not like I don't know. Some of them
What
are
do
more.
they look like?
Skeletons.
What?
What do the clothing look like?
It just looks like normal everyday clothes.
Okay.
All right.
Don't have any special symbols on them.
No, not that you can really. Oh, all right. So I'm gonna need you to stop right there.
You triggered his trap card.
You trigger my crap card.
Crap card.
You trigger my crap card. So I'm gonna pause you right.
Athletics.
I'm gonna pause you right here, actually. So when you reach the moment you reach this point in the room, then the water in both of the fountains starts frothing up, and you see like coming out of the water and forming into this more recognizable shape are what appear to be like these two in both pools. There's these sort of like almost kind of like snake-like looking things, but they emerge out of the water and like are sort of swaying back and forth. They don't have any eyes or facial features. It looks like you can see through them. It looks like it's just water, but they are swaying back and forth, and they are looking at you intently the moment you get right here.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say I'm
Do you believe
terribly
in-
shocked.
Do you believe in Larry, Ulf?
Believe in what?
the goddess of this temple,
No.
So these things aren't like
Nox face
trying to kill us yet.
They aren't doing anything yet. So wait. Did Ulf move a step forward? Sorry, I was looking at something. When you move,
I've been moving forward. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, after they pop up. So yeah, when you move up, again, they start like the water starts like thrashing around them, like they start like moving like rapidly back and forth in the water, and these are pretty big things. Like they're popping a good like 7 or 8 feet out of the water, and the water around them starts thrashing and stuff, and they very like urgently, almost like frantically.
Do I know any prayers to Laramie?
A little prayer, ma.
Prayers to Laramie.
You can roll me a religion check, or I guess like I'll let you choose between religion or history. Since you are like a bard and stuff, you might know like a tale or something.
I
like
pick
a
up random
bard.
knowledge, basically.
Exactly. Yeah. Like you might know something related to that from a song.
Let's see.
No, unfortunately,
No.
you do not.
I slept during that lesson.
Yeah, you did not remember the Laramie songs.
So I'm gonna rack
because-
my brain and be like, does anyone know how to pray to Laramie? I don't think anyone has a particular reason to.
We could
Like,
also
I grew
always-
up in the coastal city, but
we could always just improvise it.
I would say I want to ask Nox
Yes.
because she asked about me knowing anything about this god.
no, I
I
just
would-
asked if you believe in it.
So,
Oh.
wait.
Nice.
So, by the way, Matt, did you move up anymore? Sorry, I'm looking.
Yeah, I
down.
moved one.
All right. When you get to that point, they they both start they like sort of extend their head out over the edge of the fountain. They're like dripping a little bit of water into like this space and stuff. They're like extended out and they're looking at you intently. But the thrashing is still going like around them. Behind them,
well,
so-
when that happens, I'm gonna like hop behind Nox.
Ulf, I suggest
Why?
you maybe say a prayer.
Why do we let
Uh,
Ulf just like barge in every time?
Well, he just kind of does it, and no one can
I
grapple him.
mean, I was just trying to see if I could call the bluff. I don't know, because
The bluff.
The
In other
bluff
words,
with, like,
do you want to
multiple
become a
dead
skeleton?
Can you see everything,
I
by the way,
mean-
Alexis? Anyways, sorry.
but like I was just, I don't know, just
I mean, I was gonna say, let me just like take my wind goddess prayer and then just replace every wind-like thing with water.
Yeah, I was gonna say Nox was just gonna start dramatically improvising a prayer to Laramie.
I'm going
I
to-
suppose I'll try and call upon Dormish.
Don't worship another god in front of these things. You fucking fool.
Please don't.
I'm gonna think about what Miles did earlier, and I'm gonna fucking chuck a gold coin into one of the pools and bow my head.
Did wait, so let's see. Go through this one by one. So what was Nox? Were you Nox actually going to do like the replace the song with all the, or was it Kass? Sorry,
No,
yeah.
that was Kass.
Yeah. Is Kass
He
going
has
to
an
do
actual
that?
prayer.
Were you going to try to replace the prayer?
I'm just going to kneel.
You don't have to. I'm just asking like if you wanted to do that.
So
Perplex.
Miles is kneeling. Cass is
Um,
trying to fake a prayer. Ulf
I'm
is
faking
praying
a
to
prayer,
his
yes.
god, and I'm throwing money in the
What?
water.
I'm not really
making-
praying to my god. I'm just calling upon him
Okay.
for protection, really.
Speaking somebody else's name.
Nox is improvising a prayer.
All right. So first, so let's see. So if you're doing that, what language are you doing that in, Nox and Kass?
Common, probably, because that's the language I speak.
Yep. That's fair. I'm just
Uh,
wondering if you try to do anything special.
As a bird boy, I probably know that my prayer would probably be in Avriel.
Yeah.
So I'd probably realize real quick that this is like not gonna work and just stop.
Okay. All right. So Ulf,
Because I
you
probably would like start reciting it in Airville and then just like
yeah.
be like, oh, yeah.
Water doesn't know Avriel.
So Ulf, you call upon what Dumgrish? I don't remember the name.
Dormish.
Dormish. yeah.
Dumgrish.
Dumgrish.
Grish.
No, so but you don't feel any like divine presence here right now.
Surprised he's not feeling any wet. presence.
Nothing like explicit. Like maybe he's with you and you don't know it, but you don't feel anything.
Mm-hmm.
Did the one on the right side react to a gold coin flying into the water?
So the moment that you move to there is when we're gonna have to.
Hey, what about with the coin? That happened before.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what about the rest of us?
Actually, let's hold. Let's. I'm gonna back you up there for a second.
Yeah, hold on, fucker.
Sequence of events. So the coin goes. You threw it the one on the right.
Yep.
The moment
bow my head.
it gets within 10 feet of it, then it like lashes out and hits it out of the air.
Mm.
And
Okay.
Back
Yeah.
at us in general, basically.
just to, like out of the way. It doesn't look like it was trying to hit you or anything.
Oops.
And then the and then
It doesn't want money.
Nox, it doesn't seem like you get any response. It doesn't seem like they acknowledge it at all or anything. Miles, what did Miles say? Like you kneeled?
Yeah, I just kneeled.
Alright.
Knelt.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem like they are reacting to it at all, and same with you, Kass. So.
I mean, I just like
Yeah.
stop because
So,
I knew it wouldn't work.
And Grizzles, he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
He'll be up here, I
This
guess.
is-
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So after seeing that, I'm definitely not moving forward.
Yeah. I
would-
I am going to say in a hushed tone, Lady Larima, grant us passage into your temple and lay down your serpentine guards.
Okay.
I imagine while that's
Interesting.
happening, if hopefully this works.
Oh.
I mean, honestly, at this point,
You just entered the kill zone, boy.
I know I
Hold
did.
on. So,
can I try to like contact my own god?
I mean,
you
you'd
can
be doing this.
What are you gonna contact your god and be like, hey? I need
I'm
a
just-
phone number to contact.
I'm gonna just
Larima?
ask her if she's tight with
The-
with
the
with
alright,
Larima
so
over here.
let's see. Do you want to do that before Ulf moves in here?
Yeah, that's probably like what I would have done after I realized that my fake attempt wouldn't work.
All right. So here, we'll pause. We'll wait one more second and see.
So that's probably like what would be happening.
The
as soon as
longest
the
footstep.
coin was thrown.
It really is.
So as Ulf is lifting up his foot to go forward, Kass, you sort of like reach out into the void. No, you reach out to your goddess, and you actually, after a split second, you do hear the faintest whisper in your ear, in Avriel, and it says,
That makes sense.
yeah, and it said no one else hears this, but you hear it, and it says, I gotta think about exactly how they word this.
Fancy gods using message.
It would say, these elementals are bound to their mission. If you have no worshippers of Larima, they will not let you through no matter what. And then it fades away.
I'm also going to try, I guess, to ask if it would be a good idea to kill them.
You get no response. The voice is already
Might-
faded.
The voice has faded. I guess we're
After telling you, kill him or get fucked, basically.
yep.
I will say, like, I'm just gonna point out, like, I don't know if this is relevant or not, but the door is like wide open right back here.
Does the archway have any engraving?
Let me look actually in my notes because I need to check that. I think I had checked and I think it doesn't, but let me make sure.
I'll tell you. I contemplated trying to go in there invisible-like, but they don't have eyes. So, however they're seeing me.
Yeah.
Oh, it don't matter if I'm invisible.
This archway does not have any. This doorway does not have anything engraved above it.
Hmm.
And I would say, so Ulf, you've seen that coin get smacked down. You've seen that the closer you get, the more like the more water they like throw up. Not throw up in a vomit wise, like throw up into the air, like splashing around and frantically splashing. So it seems like the closer you get, the more flustered they get.
So does Kass blurt out what he heard, or are we gonna let Ulf kill himself?
Yeah, is anybody actually going to stop this step?
Yeah, it's in midair still.
Nox repeats what Miles said, but in halfling.
What did you say exactly? It was.
I said, Larry Larima, grant us passage into your temple and let down your serpentine guards.
Okay. Yeah. It does not seem like they are affected by that. Like, you don't get a response. Nothing seems to have changed with the situation.
Anybody else?
I don't know. Do I know any songs about Larima? I definitely don't know prayers. Very definitely don't know prayers.
No,
I avoided the step.
I was sort of including that in the history check, like knowing any sort of relevant.
I just don't actually know anything other than the god is a god and is about water. Well, I'm just gonna be standing by until somebody does
until something happens. All right, so you're gonna take the
about
step.
to happen.
I'm guessing Kass has decided just to watch him kill himself.
Okay, so
I mean, yeah.
So the
Not that we know that.
all
You're
right.
just kind of blankly staring off into space.
So
for a
I'm
second.
yeah.
So the moment you do this, both of them will immediately, once you come within 10 feet of them, they will both immediately lash out at you with their whole being, I guess. I don't know. Appendage of water that is above the water, whatever it is. The water.
Are these actual, like, physical,
it
like,
is,
some sort of serpent, or are these made out of water?
They look like serpents, but they are made of water, and you can see
Okay.
through them. Like, it looks like there's a little distortion and stuff because it's moving, but they are made of water, like, completely.
Drink them.
And
If we could get close
but
enough.
but they
Open
do
your mouth
seem.
when they attack.
Well, anyways, so they will both attack you, and then we will roll initiative after that point. But hold on a second.
Maybe if we stay back here, they'll just kill.
Wow.
If anything, I'll probably end up getting knocked back 20
Like,
feet.
all I'm saying is all of the skeletons are right on that line.
Hold on.
Kind of implies that they don't chase things out of the water.
So the first one on the left, it swings in, and it misses pretty badly, actually.
Do we have a rope to drag his body back out?
So one of them the one on the left, it sort of like reaches out with its appendage and barely reaches out to you, but misses you. It sort of has to stretch out over the ground. And the second one does the same, and also misses. But at this point, they have attacked at you, so you're gonna have to roll me initiative. Unless you wish to like immediately step back, I don't know, but if you stay there, you will have to roll initiative. And anyone else who wants to get involved as well.
I guess I gotta roll initiative even if I'm not going hostile.
How long has it been since we fought those goblins?
Like 30 minutes, maybe?
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, 30 minutes, I would say.
That's disappointing.
Hold on one second.
No, that's good for me.
What?
You'll see.
So Grizzle's got a 9. Although, I really doubt he's jumping in to save Ulf. But like,
Yeah,
there's an
the one-
aggressive thing,
yeah,
so I imagine he's ready
the
to.
one, are you sure he wouldn't jump in to save the one who stabbed him when they killed him when they first met?
Just right through the neck.
Yeah.
I actually imagine he's going to end up spending his turn laughing. If anything.
Yeah, that's probably fair actually. Hold on, let's see.
Dude, what if these things actually like try and pour themselves down your throat and just like bust your gut?
Oh my
Fuck
god,
yeah.
that's so gross. Right,
That's a kill scene.
and then we have that, and then we got Grizzle Boys.
Except they try and kill him, but he's an orc, so he stays up with 1 HP, so he's just like really
Yeah.
bloated.
Wait, are we missing someone? Am I counting wrong? No, we're good. Never mind.
I was like, maybe Kass just decided not to get involved.
No, he did.
I got
Okay.
involved.
Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. I was skipping Ulf. We're good. There we
Is
go.
I got
it,
involved
like-
in the sense that I rolled.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I
gotcha.
imagine I'm intelligent enough that I'm going to be like, a mundane sword is probably not going to do anything to a water elemental.
Good thing you know magic.
Yeah.
I have exactly one thing that can do magical damage.
The
Yeah,
cursing.
That's all you need.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Like,
yeah, I think we're good. All right.
my first impulse would be to start
Alright,
insulting
so-
the god,
yeah,
but
7,
you
yeah.
really don't want to piss off a god, even if
Are you
you're.
sure? What if it succeeds?
Hold on.
What if it's like
I'm just
if
like,
it works?
I'm just justifying this on the fact that those cultists are going to come in and destroy the elementals if we don't.
Hold
So
on.
we might as well get the
They
loot
did kill
first.
that earth elemental, so
Wait a minute. Yeah, that was an elemental too. Are there like fucking 4 elemental temples?
You've been currently to a Earth one.
probably.
You've been to an Earth one. There was a. The monastery is an air one, and this is a water one.
We can presume
I'm not looking forward to the fire temple.
the fire one has probably already been
Well,
looted.
we already gone past the water temple, so we're good.
I am going to.
Or
I'm
getting past
gonna.
right now.
I'm rolling 2 separate initiatives for these guys.
I actually feel fucking handicapped that I didn't think that we're going to elemental temples till now.
So.
It's the Legend of Zelda.
So. Let me see something real quick.
Too
Okay.
bad our monk boy isn't way of the 4 elements.
So,
Yeah.
Anna, it is gonna be your turn to go first, actually.
The actual like only bad monk.
Yeah.
Like honestly, if somebody wanted to play Way of the 4 Elements and I was DM, I'd be like, find a good homebrew version. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
there's plenty. There's a plenty of homebrews that people have done.
I think
that
like
just
one of
make
the
it,
one of
like,
the things people
that
do
much
that's simple
better.
is they just make all of the elemental abilities cost 1 key point instead of 2. So I guess
Yeah.
they're not really
Well,
that good.
Well, I don't think that it's necessarily that it costs 2 key points to cast. I think it's the fact that you can only use like 4 key points total in a day.
So yeah, it's your turn.
Like as you
Anna.
level it goes up how many key points you can use for spells.
Okay, well, I'm going to give the foolish boy over there Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah.
It's a bonus action. I'm gonna
Foolish boy.
tell him, go get him!
Okay. Yeah.
You can do it! And I
See
guess
this
I'm gonna
now?
look at the elemental on the right and say, "Don't hurt my friend."
Waggle your fingers
Dummy.
and whisper.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, kind of stepping away as I'm saying that, like, "Don't hurt my friend, you bad elemental."
You hide behind the Koval of all things.
And it will. So it has to make a wisdom save.
I
Got
don't
it.
know if elementals are wise, but
It fails it. So
Takes 2
disadvantage,
damage.
boys.
so we'll take 2 damage. Yeah.
But yeah, Bardic Inspiration, by the way. Let's see. I should probably like cast it in chat. There you go. You can do
Yeah.
that
You can
with
add
it.
1 to.
Matt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so the alright, so that's what Anna does. Now it's gonna be the red elemental thing's turn.
Mm-hmm.
It will lash out at you again, Ulf.
Mm-hmm.
And it misses again. These things suck.
You know, these things are kind of terrible.
Yeah,
I think I could just walk right through them, you'd think.
I mean, you could try.
You could
Yeah.
try.
You could try that.
Keep in mind, Matt, that if you do want to add the bardic inspiration to something you're doing, make sure to say that you're going to do so before he tells you whether you succeed or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So basically, if you roll really shit, and the d6 might make you succeed.
What's this?
So it
Second
is
paragraph about-
Nox's turn
That's
now.
what he was just telling you about.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
okay.
need it.
Okay, so I use my bonus to move my hex onto the serpent on the right.
Yep.
Because that is still active.
Yeah, yeah. I got you.
And I Eldritch Blast him.
Nice. Yeah, that hits.
Oh,
Does 1 force damage
1 damage.
and 6 necrotic.
Hey,
damage.
that's not too bad after
And
all.
then I back up to here.
If not for that second part, by yelling at the thing meekly would have done more damage.
So I guess the 7 damage got.
hey, you, stop it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Alright, so yeah, you do that, and it doesn't like these things. It doesn't really make any noises. It doesn't like scream out in pain or anything. It doesn't.
Are you
it
sure?
Just kind
Because
of
I
like
think it sounds like that.
yeah, no, it just kind of sits there and it keeps thrashing water. It looks kind of upset, kind of. I don't know. It doesn't really show emotions in a normal way. So, but yeah. Anyway, so you do hit it though, and it's Ulf's turn now.
All right.
You can do it.
So what
See,
are
that's
you
the
gonna
thing.
do? So I will remind you, you could try to run through, but when you leave their zone of influence or whatever, then you will provoke opportunity attacks,
I know.
and they have
All
a
I'm saying
10-foot
is,
reach.
I think you
at
can
least.
get out of the
I
danger
can-
zone.
I can get out of the danger zone if I use my action to move.
Unfortunately, you're going to get into the danger zone. And
Would
back out of...
I can
You
use
can-
my action to disengage? Can
Yes,
Yeah, you could do that.
But then it reduces your movement to,
30.
so you'd
I?
get.
Yeah. So
there.
I wouldn't
So like-
get out of the zone of attack. So I could still be hit by both of them. So either way, I'm gonna take two. I'm gonna take two
I mean,
swipes.
Well,
So
If
you
it
if
can
depends on if they have reach, which we
They
have
do.
no idea.
Well, no,
They-
you
Oh, they do.
obviously do.
you've seen that.
Well, I
'cause
mean, they can
attacked him
go-
already. Yeah.
I'm
I
assuming.
didn't know if they were like moving out of the pool partially or.
No, they you can tell that they're like reaching out towards you. They can't come out of
So
the pool as far as you could tell. They
you
might
can
be able
move
to,
here
but you know.
without leaving their range, and then dodge.
They might be able to come out of the pool, but you haven't seen them come out yet. So as far as you can tell, they are reaching in the literal sense.
You,
So
you can move to here
Yeah.
and then dodge, and you wouldn't take an opportunity.
Yes, but then if I do move there, though, there's the possibility that they can still move around in the pool, though.
Right.
Is what I'm getting at.
That's why you dodge.
Yeah.
yeah,
But
use your
like
dodge
if
action.
but I'm still gonna get hit by when these two take their
You
turn. They're
accepted
still gonna
getting
take
hit when you did
swipe
this.
at me.
Yes, you did accept.
I know.
yeah, you did.
I'm just
Fuck
saying,
it.
if you want to go forward, that's
Fuck
I-
it.
So are you're
That's
doing that
okay.
with disengage or with the?
Actually,
Well,
hold on,
you
hold on.
just moved 35 feet if you did that.
First, well, I'm gonna use my action for movement, so
Okay.
I get out of range. First, I'm gonna heal the rest of the way up with lay on hands.
is that
That's
a
your
It
bonus
is
action?
lay on hands. So
Is that a bonus action?
No.
I was gonna say I think this is actually
So that will take
yeah,
your
as
action.
an action. So
Not up
what,
for shut up.
what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Come on,
This
you gonna
is a
pussy out and just
tricky-
disengage back towards us?
fuck it.
Alright, so they're gonna make
So he
two
dashed.
attacks. They're both gonna make an attack towards you. So let's pause. Like I guess at the
You're
point
gonna want to
where
move further than that if you survive.
I guess like pause right here, and then just remember where you were going to. So let's see.
AKA, you might get knocked out.
Alright, so we'll go with the one on the left first, the red one. Okay.
You
Oh.
can't- oh, I suppose they would
Okay.
Let's see.
be able-
Hold on a second. Before you say anything, the one on the right attacks with disadvantage.
Yep, that one
Yeah.
hasn't got attacked yet.
When Red Boy, yeah, well, it will though.
Uh,
When Red Boy attacks, I'm going to cutting words to subtract a d6 from the attack.
Okay, nice. So you.
Actually, wait. Do I need to? I already used my. Let's see here. I think it's a reaction. I gotta look at what I have to use.
Yeah. Actually, I do want to know that because it could make a difference here.
If I can, I'm gonna use cutting words. I should say. Let's see. Yeah, use your reaction. So I use my bonus action on my turn to give him the inspiration. I'll use my reaction when he gets attacked to.
Rolling, subtracting the number rolled from the creature's roll. Do you get to use it after it? Okay, so I can't. I haven't told you yet.
After you roll, but before you tell me.
Yep, I have already rolled the attack for the left one. And I'm not going to tell you.
And I believe my dice is still a d6. I'm going to check on the chart.
I'm pretty sure.
Let's see here.
Yeah,
at 5th level, it turns into a d8.
Hold
So
on
I'll
one
roll
second.
a d6. So subtract 4 from your attack roll. I believe, yeah.
Okay, hold on one second. What is your AC?
Matt.
18 probably.
18.
18. You are very
You should get
lucky.
this written down.
You're very lucky. It rolled a 21.
How am I lucky?
'Cause
it sounds.
Because it misses, because
It misses by
subtracted
1.
4.
Oh,
Yeah,
I saved your ass.
You saved him by 1 point.
Saved my ass.
However,
That's also my bardic inspiration gone until we sleep. For
the other
night,
one
so.
will also do as with disadvantage though.
If
So,
I actually manage to keep you from getting hit,
Mm-hmm.
Are there any like special conditions of vicious mockery like based on the target creature or anything?
No.
Okay, it just as long as it
just
does
your
the
first
damage.
attack for the next
Okay.
round is
Yep.
advantage.
Okay, so yeah, so it's gonna attack with oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
I
Are you gonna kill another one of our characters?
I rolled a 23 and a 24. I'm just gonna tell you, so that you
Mhm.
know.
I want pictures.
I can send a picture. I don't mind.
Yeah. All right.
But I don't.
Neither of
Oh,
those
wait.
were in that 20, were they?
The what?
Neither of
No,
those
no,
two
no.
rolls
They were
in
not.
that 20.
They were not a critical. I'm gonna.
Because that would have at least saved it from that if that one of them was.
Hold on one second. I don't want that.
Well, if they try and grapple you, Matt, you can subtract or add a d6 to your.
So this
attempt
is-
to
This
avoid.
does have a special thing to it,
Mhm.
which we'll go over actually.
I'm gonna assume you're gonna want to
but-
add the d6 to
but I
whatever
can't-
you can roll if you roll
Yeah.
something.
Hold on one
I'm
second.
gonna
Hold on
have
one second.
to.
But I don't want.
But if you don't
the
have to-
name and the stuff on it.
If you roll a nat 20 beforehand, you can roll your dice before,
Mm-hmm.
just not before you know the result. Bardic
Hold
Inspiration
on.
on you will last for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So
But I gotta remember, I gotta get out too. So.
Hold on one second. I'll put the proof here. I
Well,
can't.
then,
Where's the proof?
It's a. I can't include too much of it because I don't want to give away other stuff about this. But
Alright.
that's the first part of it. All right. So,
It is grappled. Mm-hmm.
escape,
so you are.
escape.
So first off, you're going to take some damage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
First off, you are going to take for me. You're going to take for me 14 damage.
Oh.
And then
Always don't fuck around.
you are grappled,
Mm-hmm.
and you're also pulled 5 feet towards it, which I
So-
think pulled to here.
Oh no!
Or
Oh.
Directly
oh,
towards
no.
would be on a diagonal. wouldn't
yeah,
it?
I mean you can get pulled in the pool if you want. I was gonna be a little
I w-
lenient.
I would
Well,
rather.
it's the
I
blue
would
one
rather
that
stay
attacked
there.
him, not the red one. When it hit, right?
it is the blue one that attacked.
Oh
him.
yeah, you're right. You're right. Wrong
Yeah,
way.
so
Yep. No,
don't be
yeah.
misrepresented.
I thought it was
So
the
I
right
would
one.
be-
No, yeah,
yeah,
you are
at a
totally
diagonal.
right. You're there. You are correct.
Don't get me wrong. You're still back in both zones of control. So
and hold on one second.
I mean, if I make it, well, I
full
will make it
disclosure,
to the
I'm not
next
running
round.
in there to heal you.
That's fine. I'll just actually hang out in this room until I'll take a long rest in this back room, and then I'll run out.
Then again, you're far enough that
8 hours.
you can disengage next turn now
He
safely.
can't,
Yeah.
though,
He's
'cause
grappled.
grappled.
He gets to contest the grapple without. Actually, no,
No,
it uses
this
his action,
one-
doesn't it?
This one does not have a contesting
Yeah,
component.
grappling.
You have
wait,
to escape
What?
next time. Like next turn, you can escape.
You have to use your action to escape.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
This
yeah,
is
you
a
can use his
special-
action
Yeah,
to
yeah.
try and.
Yeah,
But,
but
like,
he
there's no
can't disengage.
contesting right now.
I
yeah.
know. I fucked
Yeah,
up.
no, you're good.
Get it.
That's what I'm saying.
So
I forgot it was an action to
no, yeah. You're good.
contest.
And
But he don't. You don't even. It's crazy. You don't even get to contest it.
yeah,
when
it is a little
happens.
bit weird. So so this thing, so
You have to
it
get hit
reaches
first.
out and wraps around you, and pulls you in towards it, and it is wrapping around you with water, and water is sort of like pouring in over your face. You're like gasping for breath, and it pulls you in. It starts like constricting you essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Rip.
And you are held in place for now. And
I took the risk. It was worth it.
and
Was it now?
I mean, not.
and
really,
that is so those are the reactions of both of those things.
Guess what? Your armor's gonna rust now.
It was already starting to
And
rust. There wasn't enough oil on it.
You're so yeah, so that is what happens. So you do not make it the rest of the way. Well, actually, wait. So I do want to ask something though. He would still technically like have his action for this turn, right? Because he moved up to the point where he was leaving its.
Yeah, I haven't actually
Yes.
used my action.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does still have his
You
action.
have your action for this
Trying to
turn.
escape then.
Yep.
It's
And I
fixed.
think he still has a tiny bit of movement, and that
I
would,
would
let
10
him.
have-
feet. Yeah. Or yeah. Wait. No.
Let's see.
5
You
feet.
were,
He
you
has
were
10
here.
feet
You
left.
moved here, so you have 5 feet. So you can.
Oh,
Five
yeah,
feet.
I
yeah,
have
you're right,
5
you're right,
feet.
you're right.
I can
So
keep
you
But
can get
going.
up to that.
So you can use
which,
your.
which gets you out of the zones of control
I
before they
believe-
have another reaction.
I believe
since
you
they
can
both
use your
burn their
action right now to try to escape. Right? That would make sense.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Roll
imagine.
to athletics check, and you can add a d6. If you want.
Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah.
do that. So I'll do
Just
the
do
D6.
the normal roll first to see.
Okay. So
See if
athletic.
you net
To
20
see if you,
out.
and then I'll wait a second to
Yeah, don't.
see.
It's hard to say. If you really want to be safe, just throw the d6 on. Honestly,
It's up to you. I'm not gonna say anything.
since they get to roll their athletics, I guess, to try and keep it now.
Do
Yeah.
they roll athletics?
No, it's I will tell you. I can't tell you what it is, but this is actually just a flat DC for this. I will tell you that much, but I can't tell you what the DC is. So the question becomes: do you think
they
it's
certainly hit pretty high, so you might want to still. I don't know. It's up to you.
Mm, I'll stick with the 18 this time.
sounds good? Yeah, and you do escape with that.
Okay.
That does
Hooray.
succeed. That
Now you
clears.
can run
And
5 feet.
then
And then you're gonna
I'll move.
yeah.
I'll move there.
So they just like wrap around your face, and you just run out of it somehow.
Yeah, you like push it away because when it's around you, it actually feels like it's a physical thing there holding you, even though you can see it's just made of water. It's kind of weird, you know. It's a little strange in that way.
Well, you're almost safe.
Almost.
Almost. And they use the reactions now, and you
I-
guys know that, so.
I think Yeah, they already tried attacking me,
Yeah.
so
Both of them. So yeah. So anyways, that brings us now to.
What's your movement speed,
30.
Cass?
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
Cass
no.
is 50.
Yeah,
If you're
50
flying?
or 60.
60.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 60 if she's flying.
So I
So
just,
if you use your
He-
action, you
I'm
can
not
just
He's fly.
but you can
He's
buzz
flying.
by these.
So however though,
Like 100%.
However, though, it is actually the blue one's turn now. Because the rebel went already in this round,
Rest in pepperonis.
and so the blue one is going to lash out at you again, Wolf. It's like I know, and it already had the disadvantage,
Wait.
one, right? So
Yeah, it's a normal roll now.
normal roll now.
Oh, it's the blue one's turn now.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
the
they
blue
already
one's
both.
turn.
That,
Oh,
that was
no.
their reactions that
Oh,
you
no.
were fighting against.
Okay, so this one
Very
it
good.
rolled a 22, so you're going to be grappled again if you can survive this hit.
Oh, and if it yanks him directly to he's in the water.
You're gonna take 16 points of damage.
Oh my fucking god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he
and-
still has. Wait, or is
I'm
that your
still-
orc? Is that your
Huh?
orcness?
No, I'm still good. I'm still
Yeah,
up.
he's still good. And then you're grappled again and pulled towards it. The water is not gonna like.
So
I like that spot better.
It's like if you get pulled in the water, you can see now that you're close enough that the water. It's like literally just like a foot deep or 2 feet deep of water, so it wouldn't have an effect anyway.
Oh, okay.
That's
what I was more worried about is
No.
how deep is this?
It's,
because if I get dropped in the water,
it is a
with full
shallow
armor-
pool.
careful,
that
if he
does not
bangs
have
his
any effect.
shins, he might die.
And that goes for all of you. There's no effect for going in the water. Just to let you know, in case that is relevant. But anyways, so you
Oh,
are.
shoot.
You
I can
are
just-
grappled again.
I can distract them all. What?
Yeah. So
Yeah, you're distracting him, all right.
So that's that thing's turn.
I honestly don't know what I'm watching.
And then Kass, it is your
Water
turn now.
sport.
It looks pretty like
Okay.
looks pretty chill. He's probably like drowning, but you know.
It's basically just smacking you in the face with the water over and over again.
It's kind of like jumping from an airplane with no parachute into a lake. It
So
hurts
is,
a lot.
So you're saying it's slapping you real hard?
Yeah, basically. It's like getting
Would you
hit with a
consider
cement wall.
these size large?
They are by definition large. Yeah.
Okay.
They are size large. They are 2x2.
Yeah.
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 That
They are
means-
large.
Oh shit!
means
And the one
I
on the
could
right,
grapple them.
the one on the right,
Oh,
refreshes
shit.
its reaction.
Can you though? They're made out of water.
I mean, yeah,
Actually, hold
I
on.
guess that's
Uh,
I guess that's up to Poe.
well, I mean, you can try. Let's just say that. I'm not gonna tell you if it works or not.
He's sitting there looking
I
at
mean-
sheet. Condition immunity is grappled.
I can either confirm or deny the sentiment. Just what do you think? Do you think that the water thing is
You
gonna
will
be...
get attacked by the elemental if you fly past it now. The
No,
blue
it
one
already-
has its reaction back.
Well, yeah, that is.
I mean, if he.
I'm not-
So
I'm
here's
not
the
flying
thing.
next to the blue one.
Actually,
It has
the blue one
reach.
has someone
Oh, it has-
constrict
It does.
you, so it can't- like,
I mean, if you
can,
flew.
you can almost get around it, but that one tile
he's got
get you.
he's got himself wrapped around. Oh,
Yes,
can he
he
still
does.
attack anyone else?
Well,
like, I
mean,
it's
he's-
water. It could theoretically have infinite limbs.
Well, like it's just a serpent, right?
It looks. Yeah, it hasn't. You guys haven't seen it grow any limbs or anything. It has pretty much just been one thing the whole time. Like both of these things, they haven't really like grown anymore. They seem
I'm
like.
assuming that's not called out on the stat sheet, so I guess.
I mean, you can try.
I mean, here's the thing. If the blue one can still attack, you could probably fly right over the red one with your action, and then kind of like shimmy around the corner
Yeah,
there.
since the red one doesn't have its reaction.
I guess it's up to
definitely.
poetry if the doorway's high enough for him to completely avoid the sun.
The doorway is
Zone of
only.
attack.
The doorway is 10 feet high. The archway here. So height wise,
So I guess it could. He could maybe squeak on through the corner here.
You
He
could.
gonna,
maybe.
since he'll be like away, both vertically and horizontally. I don't
I
know.
mean, that's like definitely within its reach, though, because diagonals are stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
I don't know. It's all. Well, you gonna risk it?
Just go like that.
It's a yeah. Yeah. Diagonals. They're stupid, aren't they?
I know. Like,
By
it
the
doesn't- like normal grappling requires like hands, but this guy doesn't have hands.
Yeah.
So like, I'm just
Okay.
curious if we can actually attack.
like we're gonna.
What
fly here.
happens if you grapple somebody that's grappled and try and move them?
I don't know.
Well,
Do you, if you're able to drag both other creatures, do you just drag them all?
Yeah,
make
you're like a
fucking
big chain
chain.
of creatures. Oh,
And since the water is like,
Does that other person get a chance to contest?
yeah, that's
you
fine.
can
So
choose
what
to
do
fail though.
So you're just gonna move there then, or go past? Yeah,
Boom,
that works.
boom.
All right, sounds good. So what do you? So let me
I mean,
describe
don't
to
you have more movement still?
I definitely do. Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
But
Yeah,
this is
right.
this is all I've gone to so far, just to see what's up.
I mean, nothing.
Yeah.
You are not attacked or interrupted or anything. What you see, so on this side, you see like this this door, right?
Fuck you, Snake Man.
It's closed. I mostly just picked one that's slightly open to
Oh, that's
illustrate.
a door.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mostly just wanted to illustrate with this particular door that it's a double door that opens inward.
They're
They
just
definitely
gold.
look like two wicker baskets.
No, yeah, that's a door that opens inward. On your left, there's a table there. Do you want me to
Oh,
describe?
I definitely see what's up over here.
Oh, do you? Do you want to describe it to the group? You like shout back as this is all going on.
Hey guys!
Hey guys, oh, I know Ulf's dying, but you know,
What do you see
there's
there?
gold.
Ulf's dying, but there's a bunch of weapons and shit over here, or whatever.
So what do you see?
I mean, I definitely see like a bunch of goodies.
Yeah.
Looks like a potion, some gold, some silver.
Yeah.
You might have to fucking shove the potion down this boy's throat.
And
Along with the water.
100%. I am not taking stuff from from the table right now.
yeah. Anyways, though, so no, you're not attacked though. Nothing else really happens so far.
What do you even do at this point?
If
I
I
guess
had
we're-
to, if
I guess
I
we're
had
gonna
this thing.
like come back over here. We're
What?
gonna-
Are you gonna fucking fist fight
Oh no.
the snake?
Oh.
I mean, I'm gonna.
Oh my god.
Then I'm just gonna like head back.
Hold
I'll
on, wait.
Make it like there.
Wait,
Look,
he's just gonna come
did
back.
Dreg go? Did you go at all?
I did not. I have not gone yet.
I mean, most
That
of
doesn't
also Grizzles hasn't gone. Just hasn't gotten there yet.
Yeah, we
Like-
just got.
Oh
to
yeah, because
my
we had reactions that we were resolving.
Yeah.
Has it only been like a half?
This has
a
been
round?
half of the round. No,
Yes.
we haven't gotten around. To
But like
everyone yet.
I've already gone.
Yeah, you were third in initiative. It goes.
But Kaz rolled way higher than I did.
No,
No,
incorrect.
no. Cass rolled at 8.
You're thinking of the last initiative, I think.
No, I
Cass
rolled
rolled
an
an
8
8.
point.
Yeah.
What's the
Castle-
18?
Perception.
That's
That's all-
the
That's my dex
that's
mod.
the tiebreaker mod.
It's a tiebreaker.
Rid of that.
No, I'm gonna keep
You
it.
just had
until
this for a
poetry
long time,
uses, I'm gonna keep it until poetry actually uses the tracker.
That's funny.
You know, I will join you in protest.
All right, so
God damn it! How you ruined another person?
all right, well, so anyways though, no, yeah, no, we're on track. So Cass, what are you gonna do?
I went and
Fucking
checked it out.
ran.
There's
You
a
just
door
ran?
to the right, and now I'm back.
All right, yeah, goodies on the left, door to the
The
right.
fact that you're able to fucking move that much,
Yeah.
disgusting.
All right, and so now Grizzles, it's Grizzles' turn.
You
I
just
mean,
ran through the entire combat
let-
scenario and
let's-
back. Like, nah, guys, it's good.
let's be honest, Grizzles would not go in at all.
Unless we fucking threaten to kill him.
I mean, after seeing what's been happening to Ulf, and I was the one that killed him.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's probably gonna comment that like you're going to die, and then just kind of like chill back here with us.
I love it. Yeah, that's perfectly in line with what he would
Probably
I am
holding his
happy.
weapon just in case. But
do.
other
He
than
probably
that,
has like a
it's
little smile on his face. He's like, "You're gonna die."
I'm gonna slap him when I get out.
Oh no. All right. So
just don't slap him with your fists closed.
all right.
like,
So
No, I mean it's gonna be an open.
so Miles, what are you gonna do?
Well, I've actually had a lot of time to think about
Yeah, you
this.
have. Yeah. This turn took a while, but that's okay. You guys are
So
figuring it out.
I'm going to move here,
Okay.
and I'm going to Eldritch Blast this one.
Nice. Sounds good. Let's get some attacks going. Yeah.
Pew.
Nice.
That does hit. It does indeed hit. Oh no!
Nice.
It is.
God,
That's the
I
one
got
that
it.
was.
If I ever
was that
if I
the
ever
one that
roll a warlock,
did it have a curse or anything from you? I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's only if
No.
I do damage to it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
if I'm ever a warlock, I'm
actually,
picking the
that
invocation that
reminds
lets
me.
you add charisma because this is just so sad to look at.
I mean, my other version of a warlock does that, but not this one.
So do you do anything else?
Yes, actually, no, I don't think I can with Hexblade's Curse.
No, because you needed a short rest.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
oh
I
yeah,
I
we
don't,
got.
I don't think I can move it. Actually, it already ended because I killed that.
Yeah, you can't move it now. Only
Right.
Hex.
Still though, yeah, you send this Eldritch Blast in, and it barely skims this thing, sends a little water
It ripples a
splashing
bit.
out, but still, you do hit it. All right, and it's back to Anna. What are you gonna do, Anna?
Let's see here. Well, I guess I'm gonna insult the blue water serpent.
Yeah.
Probably more genuinely this time, sounding a little bit panicked since it's trying to pour itself.
Down Ulf's throat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems fair.
I mean that's better than last time.
It was better than I did.
Yeah, and then it will actually.
I shot it with a laser beam.
It succeeds.
You talked to it a little
It
bit.
succeeds this time. So wait, it takes 1 damage.
Nothing
then?
happens.
It takes 1 damage.
Nothing
for it.
happens
oh,
if it
Oh,
succeeds.
really? Okay. I didn't realize
Yeah,
that.
it's cantrip. It's a
Okay, that
save
makes
or
sense.
suck.
Yeah, that makes
It
sense.
succeeded. It beat the 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not too
I didn't
These
hear
things
that
are
part.
not to be trifled with. Did you not hear him talking about rolling over 20 a bunch of times?
well,
These things have good modifiers.
I just got
on the
lucky
rolls.
on that, to be honest.
I mean, yes, but he also missed the first 4.
Yeah. So it is. That will bring it to
Well,
the.
I've been helping them miss.
That will bring us
You
now
helped
to
on one.
the.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
To the red one, which will you guys actually see it. Let's see. Yeah, you guys see it shift back here. It shifts in the water. You see it sort of like moving eerily back further, and it like is sort of like staring, or like facing and pointing and sort of swaying back and forth, pointing at Ulf, looking at him, as if waiting for its chance to strike. And that's all that it does. Now it's Nox's turn.
Okay, well, Nox moves to here, and Eldritch blasts the blue one again.
Okay.
Alright. I'm assuming a 22 hits.
Yes.
Takes 5 force damage and 2 necrotic damage.
Alright, nice. Okay. So, yep. Takes 7 damage. Alright.
For real, we could have just pewed these things down from a distance, but no. Assuming that they don't have like a fucking spray attack.
So yeah, it has so you shoot these things in. So that's what Nox does. And Ulf, it's your turn now, buddy.
Okay, so
Try to
athletics.
break 3.
Yeah. That does succeed. So you managed to
Cool.
break free.
I'm out.
And where are you gonna where are you gonna go? This is important.
I mean, if you just stay in the water, the red one can.
Well, depends on.
You can.
Can
yeah,
it go
where you are, the
underneath
red one
this?
cannot ever get to you.
Oh, that's
No.
Can
You-
it go underneath this here? Is it a bridge
pools
or is
are
it
above
just
water.
two
No, no, no.
pools?
It's just
These
like
are tubs above water.
Yeah, like there's like a foot.
It's not a bridge.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, this like wall right here is like the one right there is like a foot tall or
Like
something.
these. Okay.
The little walls
I
there are like a
gotcha.
foot tall, and it's just like
I
a
gotcha.
and it's like a foot deep pool,
5,
so it's like
10,
a reflection
15.
pond almost, like you see in like in La Alhambra in Granada,
You could disengage.
15.
Well, no, you
I don't
can't
have
disengage anymore. You use your action, so you can
20.
just like move around in
25.
there.
I can
I'd say
get-
come towards us if you want to
Yeah.
live.
See, that's 25 there. So I'm within your guys' range now, anyways. And see, I already used my action. I don't believe I have any. Don't have any bonus actions I can do. Unless these things are Fey or Fiend.
I'm gonna take a guess that they might be elementals.
Yeah, I think you're.
I was just saying,
Because they're made of water.
I mean,
That water looks pretty fiendish to me.
Fair point.
They could be water possessed
I
by
did-
Effie. No, that's
hey,
just
it could be a
ridiculous.
Fey. I don't know.
That'd be fucked up if there was like a
Jesus.
demon that could actually basically create elementals and it just has both resistances of the elemental and
Oh god.
fiend.
So what do
Okay,
you?
yeah, no, that's the end of my turn. I can't do anything else.
Alright, that sounds good. Okay. Guess whose turn it is next?
The blue one.
It's the blue one's turn. Did you? It's going to lash out at you again, Ulf.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Based on the damage it's done so far, I don't think it can one-shot you.
No.
So what is
No, I can.
your
on the
AC
damage-
Your AC
My AC is
is
14.
It's wait. I thought it
Or
was 18.
18.
Oh, yeah.
18.
All right. It rolled a 19. So it and
I think you just want to knock me down, don't you?
What? I mean, this is the only thing it can attack. What else are we gonna do? So it swings in to constrict you, and you're gonna take 13 points of damage. So no, you don't instant die. Not even close. I don't think you
No,
actually do get pulled close. Let me see.
What's that D6 you rolled?
Did I roll the d6 already?
Jack did.
That was necrotic damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
I still have Bardic Inspiration. I don't know if
You
it does when
you slept
I die,
on using
but...
it though, so
No.
you got
So
it.
yeah. I'm gonna
You
roll
could've-
that you are not gonna get
Actually, no, you
pulled.
can't use it to avoid the attack. You could use it to
The way it has
save
it worded
or-
is that
Mhm.
you get pulled if you're grappled, and you can't be grappled if you're knocked down. So you're just gonna be knocked down right there. And
Which is fine, because now Grizzles can be useful and pull me out of range.
It's not going
With
to.
his 7 strength.
He's physically incapable because you weigh 300 pounds.
yeah. So the
Not my fault.
so the so yeah so
You get
it
lean.
it lashes out at you and it and knocks
like
you
all
down.
of us 8 and 9 strength characters.
It's like as you're running, it sort of lashes out and hits you on the back, and you just collapse. And that's its turn. So Kass, what are you gonna do?
I can carry my own weight, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So Kass, what is Kass planning on doing?
It's going to Vicious Mocks.
Oh, Kass.
Yeah, no.
I'm the only one with
I mean,
agree.
Cass tends to imitate people, so...
No, that was your old character.
I mean,
Yeah.
Theoretically,
just-
the kobold can drag 210 pounds. That's drag.
Yeah, dragging, which still isn't enough.
210? That's... no.
It'd be
Almost
better
enough.
served giving
Almost enough with me naked.
an assist.
Those two spots that you're looking at are still within range.
I know.
Oh, that's you looking
I was just
at it.
putting
Okay.
that there.
I assume that does not hit.
On the blue one,
On either of
it.
them.
Well, I mean, which one are you targeting? Because it does hit.
Oh. Wow. I was gonna go after the red one.
Okay, then hit the red one for your damage. All right, nice. Yep.
And before they fly back out at you.
I mean,
I mean, they haven't left the water yet.
I'm definitely.
Dash him back. Getting out of there. Yeah. All right. Grizzle's turn.
Like, hate to say it. Probably just gonna
He's gonna
shuffle
chill.
around a bit.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Probably, I guess, dodge.
Yeah.
Worried about not getting hit
All right.
in case.
And now it is Miles. Miles.
Oh, it is it?
Yeah, it is.
All right, time to put my plan into action.
Oh.
Shit, I'm not strong enough to drag Ulf away either.
I'm
I mean,
going to
all you
move
gotta
to
do
here,
is
Yeah.
If I
enough
heal
that-
you, you get bitch slapped back
and
down
I'm
again where
going
you
to
were at.
cast Arms
know.
of Hadar.
Okay. What does that do?
Fucking creepy tentacle shit.
Oh,
They have
no.
to make a strength saving throw.
Each creature that you must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, a target takes
Self 10 radius.
2d6. Wow.
So it's both of them.
Yeah.
And are you casting it
Can't
at a
make
higher level or not?
reactions.
I have to cast it as 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm a warlock.
yeah, that's right. All right. So let me see. So it is a what is it? The saving throw of
Strength.
strength. Okay,
DC 13.
13. They both succeed.
All right. Then I am going to.
They take half damage still, right? Or yeah, half of 2d6.
So I'll roll.
Yeah.
3D.
That's 3d6
Oh, 3d6. Yeah, yeah.
because higher level.
Yep. You are correct.
So they both take
7.
7.
Okay.
and I move to here, which provokes an attack of opportunity from this one.
Yeah, he will take that. Just let me do this. Yeah, he will take that.
I'm starting to understand why there's a line of bones. They all go in thinking they're hot shit and just barely crawl out and then die.
So yeah, that will provoke an attack, and he will attack at you. He misses terribly. No worries. Yeah.
And now I can see in this room.
Yep, you can see what Kass is already
There's
seeing.
loot.
There's loot. So yeah, it's right out of arm's reach. Anyways, so yeah, so that's your turn, and Anna, it's your turn now. What if you just like picked up Grizzles and threw him at it? Like as an offering? No, that'd be hilarious.
Are you suggesting that might work?
Wow.
Like,
You do know.
there's this real fucking big orc here that I kind of want to try and drag, but I'm actually incapable of moving.
Yeah. Normally, I'm pretty lenient with carry stuff, but I think it's like completely unreal. He's this all this armor, and he's an orc. You know, I would say I have to rule that it's
And I'm
kinda
wet.
hard and he's wet too. Actually. So no, I would have to rule that he is
Like,
not draggable.
Theoretically,
by
if I
you,
were
at
allowed to
least.
do an athletics check and then rolled like crazy, but no.
So what are you gonna do?
Look,
then?
I'm gonna look at some.
You're gonna bring him back.
Dude, I could actually technically. I think I could. Well, I guess that only says carry, but I guess the implication is if your carry capacity doubles, it's also doubling your dragging
Yeah.
capacity. Like, I could theoretically cast a spell on myself and become twice as strong and drag him away, but that seems kind of pointless when I can heal him, even if he's gonna get killed again. So I'm gonna grab his ankle and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Yeah, you're like trying
And
not
then-
to get within range of the thing. You're like, oh. And
I'm
then-
just gonna like stick my fucking hand
Can
in there,
I?
as long as I don't have to enter his tile.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah.
I'm just
You're
gonna
next to him, yeah.
see, where did I move from? It was like here. I ain't fucking with staying up that close. So after that, I'm backing away again.
Alright, so what did
How
you
much
cast on him?
do I get?
Let's see. I'll cast.
Yeah, go ahead and cast that up, boys.
That's not what I want to do. This is the wrong page to be casting that from. God damn it. There we go.
Hey, you're back alive again
Cool.
with 7 HP. Nice. Okay. And so that was that's Anna's turn. Alright, it's Red Boy's turn again.
Oh yeah.
He
I wonder what
is-
he's gonna do.
He's gonna move. He's gonna move to here. Try to get like a little bit of a better angle
Opportunity attack.
on Miles.
Does
It does
provoke
provoke an
an
Yeah,
attack.
it does provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you are not incorrect.
Yeah.
Do you wish to take that? I'm assuming the answer is yes.
Eldritch
use it
Blast,
for
that
anything else.
bitch.
What
Like,
weapon do you have?
I think I have my longbow.
You could.
Can I
It-
attack
it's
of
a
opportunity with
It would be
longbow?
disadvantaged, I think.
What? No, you have to make a melee attack. You could hit him.
Oh, yeah.
with an
Improvised attack, which would be a D4 without proficiency.
All right, then I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast it.
Do you have Warcaster?
Yep.
Nice.
All right, yeah.
Miss.
Unfortunately, you do not have advantage, right? So that does
No.
not.
I don't have
hit.
advantage.
That does not hit. Alright, so it's gonna move to there, get like a little bit of a better angle on you, and then it's going to then it's
Try
gonna
and yank him away.
it's gonna try to yank you away. Yeah. How could you guess? Oh, what's your AC?
18.
Alright, so it will actually grab you, boyo.
Gotcha.
Oh no.
Oh god, I I freaked out because it rolled a lot more than I thought, but then I realized it was rolling for the for a critical because I rolled with the advantage, but it's not the critical hit. Don't worry, you don't take that much. That would be terrible. No, you only take 12 damage.
Oh no.
And then get dragged towards it. You can
Dark
choose to be in the water or not, but you will be dragged towards it. You can choose which of those two possible tiles. Yeah, I assume you do there. And so you are again grappled, and yeah, okay, cool. Nox, it is your turn. So now that boy's grappled.
Are you strong enough to drag our boy?
What's your strength?
Mine is only 8, and I can't.
I'm as strong as you. So.
I'm slightly stronger than you.
Oh my god, you guys are all... Who's the strongest person? Is it actually
Me.
Kass? Oh no, of course it's you. I guess besides you.
He's
'cause you're-
actually the only strong boy.
Yeah,
I've
that's
got an
hilarious.
18 in
Well,
strength.
I mean, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast Blue Man.
Yeah, seems perfectly reasonable.
Damn,
Yeah, nice.
10 force damage and 2 necrotic damage.
Nice. Yeah, and
And
you
I've
know...
got like 50 more rounds of Hex. Keep it going.
yeah. So he definitely like, I don't know if there's really a good way you'd actually be able to tell if he's damaged, but
He's having a hard time holding himself together.
I'm gonna say like there's more water splashing out from him now that uncontrollably seemingly. You get the idea.
Weren't you asking about protection from evil and good earlier?
Like 2
So, yeah.
campaigns or 2 sessions ago. Maybe.
So anyway, so he.
I thought you said
but yeah,
something about it this encounter.
No.
No.
All right, so Ulf,
Do you,
it is.
do you have that? I thought you had it.
Yeah, I do.
Ulf, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to.
Cast protection from yourself.
It would help you a lot.
I mean, like. Okay. Let's see what it does first.
You choose the type. Elemental's an option, and it makes them attack you with disadvantage, and you become immune to
It's not even he
charmed,
chooses the
or
type.
possessed.
It's all
by
of
them.
those types.
Yeah.
Elementals.
Yeah.
Certain types of creatures.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
creatures of those types, so it doesn't say like of the type you choose. Yeah, you're right. That's
Have
awesome.
disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The attack cannot, or the target cannot be charmed, frightened, possessed by them.
Basically, for this
basically, it just
scenario,
would be
is it
disadvantage.
Sure.
I'm not gonna do that this turn because I'm super weak boy right now.
Fair,
So I'm gonna
fair.
use my action to disengage and move out of that 10-foot range.
Yeah.
By like a few,
Yeah, sounds good. Better safe
and
than sorry.
then
Totally fair.
The cure wounds is a D8.
You can't cure wounds.
Yeah, I can.
You already used your action.
You could
Yeah,
healing word.
he didn't actually. Oh yeah, you disengaged.
If you have healing word, you could use that. But
Yeah.
I don't have healing word.
Yeah, but you did
Well,
disengage. I
you're
forgot about that.
gonna twiddle your thumbs.
Yeah, I guess I'm twiddling my thumbs.
I mean, you got yourself out of death.
Yeah.
Again,
like usual.
Yeah. All right, so
Yeah, and that's actually as
fair.
far as you can move.
so that was a useful, use of your action.
Yeah. All right,
Mhm.
there you go. All right, so that's your turn there. And so let's see. So it's the blue boy's turn now.
I wonder where it's gonna go.
It's sort of so it looks back and or like turns and I don't know. It doesn't really have eyes, whatever. It sort of like turns towards Miles, but then Miles is already grappled and whatever. So it turns back and like sort of like focuses in on Nox and is like just and sort of sways again from side to side. But however, it'll do that, but it'll also first it's gonna move back up to here. But then it'll sort of keep its gaze towards Nox.
I am shocked.
Yeah.
It's gaze for Nox.
Yeah.
Everyone's gaze for Nox.
Alright, so Kass, it's your turn. What are you gonna do?
I mean,
Trying to say something? I'm the only other woman in this party.
I'm just gonna go with like the classic that I've been doing here.
Alright.
And just
Alright. Those do not hit. Or that does not hit. Sorry about that, buddy.
Alrighty then. Well,
Right. Grizzles, I'm assuming still not gonna do anything because he's a little, piece of garbage.
Start watching some more. Getting a better view of the next victim. I mean, ally.
Alright, and Miles, it is your turn now.
All right. So I am going to cast Arms of Hadar again.
Okay.
So they have to make a strength saving throw again.
Okay.
So you're just gonna fucking give
Tank
each other
it.
the death hug.
Alright, let me get to this. Strength. And what's the
13.
DC 13.
13? Alright. The red one passes, the blue one fails.
All right, so tentacles hit that one a bunch, and
Yeah.
it can't use its reaction.
Yep. And beyond
Snake's turn.
that, it does take damage, right? Yeah, 14
It takes
damage.
14, and the other one takes 7.
Nice. Nice, baby. Nice. Okay. Alright, sounds good. It's looking even rougher shape. But
How is that portrayed on an elemental?
I'm not sure.
Well, with the
But,
water specifically, just not holding the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
yeah.
like some of the waters like just falling.
Yeah, I
out.
think that's the best way to describe it. So
Starting to look more like a
it's
fountain
looking
instead
kind
of
of
a
ragged.
snake.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what Miles does. Do you do anything else? That's it?
I mean, you can't move.
Yeah, you
so
can't
unless you have a bonus action.
I have one thing I could use as a bonus action, but I don't think it's a good idea.
Okay.
So I'm not going to do it.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, sounds good. Well, then that brings us to Anna. You saw Miles he's just tanking it for right now. Not even worried about escaping.
He's tanking it.
Yeah.
Well, if Blue Boy didn't look so good, I guess I'm gonna swear at him.
Alright, swear at that boy. Okay. He fails that. He's not dead, though. You do not curse him to death this time.
I figure either way, I might as well attack the one that's weaker, and they can both reach him and attack him. So
Alright, so he is Vicious Mockery, though. Alright.
Yep.
It's the red boy's turn. He's going to attack you again.
Okay.
That would have advantage, right?
nope.
No, that's right. Not in this.
Unless you don't want to use your action to
try to
restrain him.
Yeah, restrain. Oh no, actually, I think it says you are restrained as well. Hold on. Yeah, until this grapple ends, the target is restrained.
Or no, I think the condition I'm thinking of, incapacitate. I can't remember. You have to do something past grappling.
You are restrained as well.
Then that would be advantage.
Yes. Yeah. It says until this grapple ends, the target is restrained.
So it's a special grapple.
Yes, it is a special one. I mean, yeah, the whole thing about it is kind of special.
I wish they wouldn't call it a grapple, since
Yeah.
it, like ignores half of the rules of grappling.
Grapple.
Yeah. So, anyways, so it'll attack you. It'll hit a 21.
All right, that hits.
Yeah. And you're gonna take 16 bludgeoning damage.
All right. I think I am knocked out. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Boop.
Maybe they'll throw your dead body where we can reach you.
But yeah, it doesn't pull you any closer to it, obviously, but you are down. Alright. And that is after it does that, actually, it will then move over here. And then it is Nox's turn.
Well, I'm gonna keep shooting the one I hexed.
Yeah, seems fair. Which is the blue one, right?
Yes.
To make sure. All right.
6 force damage and 2 necrotic damage.
Nice. And so you send this Eldritch Blast in, and it hits this thing somewhere in its middle of the shaft. At which point at the shaft, yeah.
Oh.
At which point it actually just starts collapsing, and until finally the water in that pool is still again.
I didn't realize it was one of those kinds.
As
Yeah.
a bonus action, I switch my hex to.
Yeah, that sounds perfectly good.
I guess I'll move.
Yeah.
Up here.
All right, and the red one doesn't seem to like react or anything to this thing dying.
Well, they weren't friends.
They could have been.
I don't think elementals can have friends.
Don't
So-
judge them.
You don't know.
So, anyways, so the
I mean, out of the interest of not looking up this creature's stat sheet, I'm just gonna look up a fire elemental and assume that they're
Dude.
intelligent the same.
so
Fire elementals are scary as fuck.
yeah.
Yeah, they are.
So the so anyways, so that's
Better get ready
so
for the
Nox,
next temple.
Intelligence 6. Yeah, these things are dumb. They can't have friends.
So Nox, so that's what you do.
They haven't
So you're
developed
telling me
Yeah,
that
that's my turn.
animals can't have friends?
Oof, what do you do?
Might be at the. In
Are
the
you back in
bathroom still.
business? Oh, hold on.
You did say bathroom break.
He did.
I'm gonna assume he's gonna lay on hands himself, because that's what he wanted to do last
Probably.
time.
Yeah. Probably.
Probably. I'm gonna.
He's
get
a melee
some,
boy,
I'm gonna get some
so-
Cheez-Its real quick. Hold on. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Let's go.
Dude, do I have any snacks?
All right, mini break, go.
I do have snacks.
Nice. Yeah, I guess
What
I'll be
have
right back
snacks?
as well.
Yeah, I have snacks. I'm gonna
All
eat
right.
the snacks.
So, since I heard everything, I'm going to.
We're breaking.
Well, you know, I finished. All right, mini break.
I mean, yep. This is what we have come to decide already.
I mean, I heard someone yell. I heard Drake yell mini
Right.
break, but then I was like,
I'm-
okay,
I'm back.
There we go.
What's up, Matt? It's your turn.
I know, but
Oh.
mini break. So what I was going to do,
Oh yeah, definitely gotta mute myself when I'm eating these.
let's see here. What's my? How far can I go?
Blue one is dead, by the way.
Yeah, I see that. That's why I'll move up here. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a d8 plus 3, apparently.
You
So I gain 11.
Oh wow. Nice, nice, nice,
Okay,
nice.
and then that's going to be my turn.
What? No, that would have been Blue Boy, but he's dead. Kass, what are you doing?
Alrighty, we're gonna head up here.
Mm-hmm. Alright, that hits.
Boom.
There you go. There you go. Alright, still looks like he's doing alright, you know. He hasn't been hitting nearly as much as the other one. Obviously.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah. So it is well, you hit him, and it's Grizzle's turn. I'm assuming Grizzle's what does Grizzle do anything now that one is dead?
I don't know. He's definitely not gonna fight. Is he at all interested in the fact that one of the elementals actually died?
Mm-hmm. So what's he gonna do?
Just keep watching.
Alright. Alright, Miles, it's back to you actually.
Ooh, death save.
Yeah.
Bam.
Hey, there you go. You got one check.
Yeah.
Right.
I did it.
And Anna, what are you gonna do?
Does anybody have rope? I know it's a weird question, but
Ooh, kinky.
So Anna, what are you gonna do?
I'm legit about that question too.
I'm gonna go over here. Gonna.
I'm assuming you're gonna not go through the area of effect.
Yeah, I'm going around.
Alright.
Avoiding that.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna vicious mockery the boy, since I can't actually reach.
Hey, the
my-
boy.
The
Right.
boy.
And he fails it. So he will take that damage and be vicious mockery.
All right, I'll do it.
Well, it is that thing's turn now. It's going to come back this way and then be like sort of watching at you at looking at facing Anna. And yep, Nox, your turn.
All right. Well, I'll move here and I'll
It
take
does
10
not.
force damage and 6. Holy shit!
It does
2
not
max damage.
Max
hit.
damage.
It does not
Oh,
hit
oh yeah, you're right. It doesn't.
but it would have been
But
good.
it
It would have been good.
I mean, it's still 8. It's not bad.
No, it doesn't.
At our
it doesn't
level.
hit.
would've.
Oh, it doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Well, we can keep those damages for later.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
no.
we'll
Roll
just
those.
save
That's
those
not
for
how
the
that
next hit.
So Nox does not hit. Ulf, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to up here. Ooh,
What?
what's that? That one's green.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
You guys have
So
at various
it's
points in
an
time.
it's an action to pick someone up, right?
Probably.
Yeah, like if you're trying to like pick them up into your arms and carry carry them out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the plan.
Yeah. I would say
And
so.
Hope to God that they don't roll high on damage. All right, I'm picking up Miles
Okay.
and then moving back over here.
That will trigger an attack, but it will have disadvantage.
It's fine on me.
So they will attack. They roll a natty 1, so you're fine. And you're gonna carry Miles.
Yeah, over here, over by Anna.
Right. On like
Not
I
like
guess,
I'm like holding on to him.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like.
yeah,
leave
not
him
drop him in the
pool
water.
here.
Yeah.
Nope, we got him out.
All right, sounds good. So it attacked at you.
And then that face down.
All right. And all right, sounds good. So now it's Kass again. Kass again.
Alrighty. We're gonna
Move.
come in here.
Nice, it hits.
It's only at
So
a
close.
So it,
7 damage.
yeah,
Seven
7 damage.
First.
Okay, so it will take that damage though. And now at this point it's starting to look like a little worn out. The more a little bit of water is sort of splashing off, but still not nearly as much as that other one was when it died. And Grizzles, yeah, it's still doing the same old. I mean, does Anna like call out to him to do anything in particular? Because he could be convinced, maybe.
You know, Grizzle's an asshole. Let's see here.
Is he going in to steal someone's kill again?
Maybe.
Could he possibly even?
He has,
Like,
he has a dagger to throw, but yeah, it'd be disadvantage, but see him trying. He's gonna probably hold his action to try and kill Steel.
So like if he sees it,
He's gonna look and see if it's weak enough to possibly kill
Okay.
with his dagger.
I got it. I got you. All
has
right.
magical DM health.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right. So that's Miles again. You're still down. You're in
I
the
am.
arms of Ulf. In the arms.
Who's Ulf?
Ulf.
Yeah, who the
Ulf.
hell's
Gosh darn
Ulf?
it.
Ulf.
Ulf. Yeah. Hey, you made another save. Nice.
It's only because
I'm
he's
so
thinking of me.
disappointed.
Come on, man. Why didn't you nat 20
so?
so I don't have to heal you?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, you can give
Alright.
me one more round of waiting.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey,
I also have
hold
lay
on, Ulf. I think he's waking up.
I can also do 1 point of heal or
That's
lay on
true.
hands.
Yeah, that's true. All right. So so
I
That's
already
true.
would wake up, but
so Anna, it is your
ignore
turn now. Actually, as
I mean,
a
I
matter of
am touching him currently.
fact. What do you do, Anna?
Did you ask permission?
I'm a
Look at the way he's dressed.
Alright,
Oh
so,
my god.
commoner's clothes and armor.
so you're gonna heal.
Yeah, but that's sexy
Heal
black
Miles.
tape, though.
Yep.
That's true.
Alright, let me move you out of the way for a sec, just so I can do that. Alright, and you're. Oh, whoops! I think I did something bad. No,
Am
we're good.
I mega alive now?
So if you're holding him up, on the bright side, he's technically not prone when he.
Yeah, you just
So
gotta
start-
like. When it gets him to starting, you just walk out. I guess. Yeah, that's fine.
On the other hand, it means that Ulf is forced to move on his turn because there's two conscious standing characters on the same
yeah,
tile.
yeah.
Wait, who's? Oh,
Yeah. All right. So the
why did you heal wounds? Cure wounds. I could have laid on hands.
Because there's a dying man in your arms.
So it is its turn now again. It will continue to be staring intently at Miles, I suppose. And Nox, your turn.
All right, let's try this again. No,
No, unfortunately.
another max damage roll there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Ulf, what are you gonna do?
I mean,
So
like,
you moved off.
there's nothing I can do against this thing. I mean, there's stuff I can do,
I mean, you
but
can
I
just
don't
charge
want to
in
get
at
that
it.
close.
You got an
I
extra
mean-
sword, don't you? Didn't you grab those swords?
I have both swords, yeah.
Just fucking chuck the other one. Improvise
Yeah,
throwing
and it-
weapon.
No. Yeah, no. I do have the dagger.
Just run.
I do
in
have the
on
dagger.
of the thing that's been killing him.
Wait, what's the thing kind of look like right now?
It's
Looking-
it's starting to
looking
get a
rough.
little frayed around the edges, but certainly not.
It's
as,
not like you're gonna be able to get
It's-
into
yeah.
its business safely with anything else of yours. So
It's certainly not like
Yeah.
super close to being dead, but it is starting to get hurt. You can tell visibly.
Mm. Okay, it doesn't. If it's not really looking like it's on death's door, I don't want to go in for it. So
Yeah. No, it's certainly not looking like it's on death's door.
see how much. See 15. Yeah, no, I don't. See, what would that bring me up to though? Yeah, I'm going to lay on hands all 15 points on me.
Right?
Wow, so selfish.
Yeah, so selfish. Right?
I mean, if I'm going to
Killing it went
charge in,
down. you
Is
know,
that your
but also-
action?
yeah, that's an
Okay.
action.
Cool.
And then,
So-
oh, actually, I'll. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's the same distance. Never mind.
Right. So then that brings us to Kass again. I'm assuming gonna throw another kunai.
I mean, I don't know how you guessed.
Yeah, swoop in, throw it, and nice, you hit. All right. 7 again. You
Yo.
had that like 3 times in a row.
how many of those things?
I'll tell you right now. I'm getting real low.
They're all just like piled in the water.
You're gonna have to go in and get some here pretty quick.
All right, so here's what we need to do now. I shoot you
No.
with
What?
my bow, and then you catch it and throw it back
Oh,
my God.
at the
Oh,
snake.
nice.
What a
So-
ridiculous, awesome suggestion.
Because that's totally better than me just shooting the snake.
So
Nah,
the,
you want to know stupid fringe mechanics? You attack a drunken master monk next to a Tarask and redirect the attack into the Tarask to get a guaranteed hit.
Oh my god. Alright, so the
That's stupid.
so you do hit it, and Grizzles is not. He's gonna do the same thing. Ready, try to kill. Steal a kill.
Yeah, he's basically gonna re-up
Right.
being ready
I
every
will,
turn.
yeah, I
until
will assume that
time
he
comes.
does that. Alright, and Miles is up now. You are up now. What are you gonna do?
I'm not going to do anything that requires too much effort. Just zap.
Alright, it hits. Nice. And it's getting a little more hurt, but it's still not on death's door. Alright.
Death's door.
I like to think that
We
this
Dark
thing is
Dungeon now, boys.
regenerating like 10 health every time it starts its turn in the water.
That would just be terrible.
No. So Anna, what are you gonna do?
You know what I think would be funny, but I don't think it would make sense. Like, I don't think it's actually how it works. If it took double damage from cold damage, because it got frozen.
Oh my.
That'd be kind of interesting.
I really wish I could
Because
make
then I could
fun.
actually do damage with armor of whatever.
Yeah.
I really want to say give up. We have the dry ground, but technically in the water.
Oh, nice. Alright,
Son of
so
a bitch.
so what is wait, whose turn did I say it was? Oh god.
It
Anna's
was
turn.
just mine.
Yeah, it's
and
Anna's
then it
turn.
ended.
So what does Anna do?
Alright,
Mocking the fuck out of it,
Anna do. It will fail again. It's failed a lot. Alright, cool.
These
So-
non-existent attacks are never gonna hit.
Alright.
You know, I think this is probably hell. Just imagine a whole party of bards, vicious mockery, except they can't reach them.
So it's just gonna
Your
stay
mother
there.
was a whore.
It's just gonna stay there and keep like looking at Miles in Miles' direction, and Nox,
All right,
another go at it.
another time.
Nope, another miss. Rip.
I'm just
Very
gonna point
I like
this
how
out.
I'm the
Very
one who gets to hit.
consistent.
You're the one that gets to do damage.
Yeah, very consistent.
We've had 2
not accurate
knockouts on what is essentially a stationary trap that we saw coming.
Hey, I wanted to make you guys able to run through it.
Yeah. So Ulf, it is your turn now. It's been a little
Okay.
more hurt, you know.
I mean, I've got the health for it now, so.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. All right. You
Alright, so
dive in there.
Then, yep. So then we're going with. Let's see. No, I
Bush
don't
was
want
excited that he might get the roll once more.
yeah. Basically.
So there's that,
Oh gosh, nice.
and then I'm going to burn a
Gosh.
spell slot for Divine Smite.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah.
So that's see 15 plus 12 divided by 2 is it, does it round up or down? Because it's 13 and a half.
Always down.
Always down.
Always down. Okay, so it takes
Unless
13
specified.
damage. Takes 13 damage, and see what does Divine Smite do.
Out of
So thinking-
curiosity, does his sword glow?
No.
Do water
not
almost
blood.
bleed?
Why is he
Well,
only taking 13?
I mean, water or blood is most.
Because it only takes half damage, doesn't it?
What?
Why do you say that?
No.
Because it's been taking half damage with other things.
But you have a magical.
You
weapon.
have a
It was
magical
taking half
weapon,
damage.
Yeah, I was wondering
wrong,
that too.
and you're doing a magical effect.
So you so you
Oh,
actually
So it does
it takes
still
20,
do
27. Yeah. And it will fall dead. You swing in with your sword, slashing it right through the middle, through the water, and it sort of like just all collapses out of the air all at once. No.
Yeah.
And then my final line, my epic line is at the end. It's like, you better hope this sword doesn't rust.
and then afterwards,
Although
Grizzles,
lame at the same time.
when it's a moment too late, Grizzles like jumps in, is like, ah, gotcha, and starts stabbing the water randomly. Alright, and they have been vanquished.
I shake
All
my
right.
head at Grizzles.
I'm gonna
going-
check out
Careful,
this
you might
out of
try
the
and
water.
pocket some of your
Oh, yeah.
daggers.
Let's see what's in this room then.
Yeah, so you see what's in this room.
Oh, a green thing.
There is a
And gold thing.
there's a pile of
more
gold,
silver.
a pile of silver, and some copper too that I didn't represent, and also a potion. This potion has a floating eyeball in it, by the way. And it's like it doesn't really matter what the color is.
At one point,
It's
I
a-
knew what that meant.
Is a floating eyeball?
There's a
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's not like a. It's just like an eyeball that's like a suspended in the liquid, you know.
Definitely
Potions.
gonna pick that up and look at it. Like,
May I have that potion?
I definitely suggest
Proficient
to everybody.
with alchemist supplies, so I might be able
Definitely
to
suggest
identify.
to everybody that we don't take the stuff from, possibly a temple of a god. Like, sure, we just killed its things, but like, stealing.
I
something
tossed the
like
potion to Miles.
Catch it to the best of my ability.
We should probably.
It's a yellowish liquid with an eyeball bobbing in it. Yep.
We should
I'm just
probably
gonna put
take
it in my
anything
bag.
valuable and send it to a different temple, since I believe those cultists are looking for this place.
Yeah. I'll give you the numbers for the monies if you want it.
Sure. I mean,
Uh.
I'll collect that up while Cass walks away.
Yeah,
Wait.
I'm suggesting we bring it to a different temple to this god, and I'm just
Oh, fuck.
going to ignore
Hold on,
the
let me
existence of anything
Let
after
me
that.
make it so that chat can see your.
I
Other than this door over here.
yeah, Ulf would ignore it too.
Vogel.
Hold on one sec.
If
I,
there's going to be a god's curse, it'll.
It's so it's not actually open. I just have it like a slightly open one to show that it opens inward from two sides. I'll describe it in a second. First off, the gold is the monies, not just gold, but the monies amount to. Hold on one second. I'm getting chat up again. The monies amount to 1,900 copper pieces.
Jesus
Um,
Christ.
1,000 silver pieces,
How much weight is that?
and then 90 gold pieces.
So
Pretty sure I
essentially,
have it in my backpack.
And there are also actually a few gems scattered in there.
Oh no, I can't carry that.
There are.
I leave all of the copper.
All right.
Vogel.
Yeah. There are also 7 gems that look like they're pretty decent. You know, they're
Talking
like
shit.
mediocre quality.
All
7
right,
gems.
I mean,
They're.
I'll take those.
Yep. All right. Anyway, so they just say like 7 mediocre gems or whatever. So you're looking. You want me to tell you what the door is? I'm assuming, right?
Well, this boy's trying to say my name.
Yes. Sorry.
This is for saving my life, and I am going to pull out 3 gold pieces and hand them to you.
So
Eh, don't worry about it.
Notice
You should probably give that to Ulf.
We just saw.
notice how
Yeah,
Jack's
I'm
character
turning you
just
down,
happened
telling you to give it
to-
to Ulf instead, since he's actually the one that.
Notice how Nox
Dragged
just
you out.
magically appeared right
Yeah.
back next to
So there-
Miles as soon as he mentioned gold.
What? No.
So
I
there
took
is,
myself
what?
behind Anna.
I
So
know.
to describe the door is a double door that opens like outward from you guys. It looks like, at least, and there are, however, there are 2 locks on the middle, like where the handles are or whatever. There are 2 locks, one on each side. So like you need 2 keys.
And
it
they
looks like.
are locked.
Yeah, like you try to open it, it doesn't work. There is
Knock,
something.
knock, motherfucker.
There is something above the what was I gonna say? There is a what is it? Crap, what was I gonna say?
Engraving.
What?
Engraving.
Yeah, there is like a little phrase above the door as well.
Well, I guess I'll read that first.
Yeah. It says the line of, and it's like a steel door, by the way. It's like a pretty thick, sturdy door, thick with 2 C's. And there is, so it says, if ye be enemy and cannot enter, thou art either a coward or blind. If ye be friend, then friends hold the answers.
I'm going to look in my hands.
Say that again.
I'll copy and paste it. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So in my hands right now, I have a potion.
How many gems was it?
7.
This boy's keeping tabs.
So the so anyway, so
Oh, God,
do
I
you
thought
want to try
something else was
to
attacking us.
tell me if you do want to try to knock or whatever?
Well, I'm gonna kind of get confused from reading that. Try the handle, just for shits and giggles, see if it opens somehow.
Like after using the spell, or wait, what?
No, beforehand.
Oh yeah.
Just
No,
wondering
yeah.
if something magical will make it open.
No, it doesn't. Like when you. No, it doesn't open.
So
Well,
which
let's
is it,
see here.
Anna? Are you coward or blind?
Probably blind.
I am going to go over here, dunk my hand in the water where the elemental was, and then come back and try to open the door.
Okay. It doesn't work. I will say, I will remind you, there are 2 keyholes there.
Clever,
Hey
though.
Jeff. There are 2 keyholes that are like in the center of the door.
How big are the keyholes?
That like normal key sized.
Can
I'm
I'm
gonna
trying
go
to
to the
stick my
pool and look
pinky
for
in.
a key.
Alright, roll me a investigation check.
Dope.
I'm gonna stick my pinky in the keyhole.
Dope.
Do you want to stick your pinky in the keyhole?
I'm sticking my pinky in the keyhole.
Are we
Alright.
both proficient in investigation?
I'm going to stick my claw in that.
Alright, you guys.
Yes.
So let's get to you guys in a second. Do you really want to stick your?
Yes.
Alright, you want to stick your finger in the keyhole. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Okay, yeah. So you, so you're going to stick your finger in.
I look at Miles and I say, "On 3, we shake vigorously."
So you.
I
s-
nod.
Alright. So you stick
3,
your.
or no, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Alright.
Shake vigorous.
And a needle pops out of both, pricking
really
your
funny.
finger. You both are going to
Okay.
take 1 piercing damage.
Ow, that's actually 1/10 of my health right
And
now.
30 poison
And-
damage.
And then it's going to be it's going to be. Oh, I did not roll the right thing.
If we come back and they're both on the ground foaming.
Hey, you guys are lucky. I didn't roll that high. You're gonna roll a con save. If you fail, you're gonna take.
That you didn't.
Oh, no.
You cut out when you.
The
said
thing
you
they're
have
going to roll cut out.
Oh yeah.
Con
You're
save
gonna
for
roll
sure.
con.
Oh,
It's not a
that's disappointing.
dexterity.
So actually though, so you actually take the damage either way. You're both gonna take 8 damage, 8 poison damage. And then so Kass succeeds. Miles, you fail, so you are going to be poisoned for 1 hour as well.
Okay.
Which I don't
really sucks for you.
I don't even remember what that does, but you are
Gives you
poisoned for an hour.
disadvantage on like everything.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, you are poisoned for an
Yes.
hour.
It's like the equivalent of a couple levels.
Yo, I asked you guys if you were sure. Meanwhile, Jack and Kragox both go and search the pools, and actually really easily they both find that in the middle of the pools there's like one tile that is sort of out of place, or like is very obviously like a little bit above the rest, and you guys actually easily find that there are like sort of like little handle grips that you can pull this one tile off of the bottom of the pool here. Just with a cursory glance you wouldn't have seen it, but you have definitely seen it now that you've investigated. And I'm assuming you look underneath.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys
Carefully.
find 2 keys. 2 keys that just look to be normal like iron or steel keys, And
Well, I imagine we get them about the same time.
yeah.
I mean,
I'm just gonna like stand up and be like, well, these elementals make more sense now.
I suppose. Howard, you can't get the.
And so
after
you,
we got pricked, I'm gonna try to open the door.
it's still
So we come back and you two are just like
My pinky's
wagging
bleeding.
your fingers.
no, it's
Well,
I'm
No,
sucking on my
mean-
pinky.
I'm not sure where this thing stabbed me,
like
but
in your
the
talon.
squishy bit around your talon, probably,
Yeah.
or directly through the talon, since there's flesh inside.
Mhm.
After a certain point.
yeah,
it's a strong needle.
yeah, it is a strong needle. So
I'm sucking on my pinky.
so
Nox brushes
I mean,
past Miles, like,
I'm
step
not a
aside,
little
brave
bitch,
protector.
Oh shit. Shade.
I like how Ulf and Grizzles have just been staring at this shit show in here, and we just disappeared and come back with keys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's unlock this door.
so you guys do it together as one.
Sure.
All right, and so you insert the keys, and the locks turn, and the door's open.
The-
The door's open. Hold on, let me get that for you. Let me get them open for you, and let me
Before he deletes me.
describe to you before you do anything. Once you get in there, let me describe to you what you see. There's 3 things. I will describe each of them. Hold on 1 second.
Nope, you're gonna have to try that again.
You're gonna try
Oh,
that.
all right, yeah. Just let me describe. Let me describe these things to you that you're seeing once you get in.
Mhm.
Well, that's an orb.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second. 1 second.
Is it a water orb to help us with the fire temple?
Doesn't look
next?
very watery, considering
look
it's
watery.
orange and red.
Hold on 1 second.
It's a teleportation to the fire temple.
Alright, I take the orb and I put it in my eye.
So the orb is So let's start with the big one, the orb. The orb, it sort of has like the texture of the thing that the object or the image that I found. Let me make sure that the stream can see this. Hold on. It has the texture of the thing the thing that is there. But
You're gonna have to keep trying.
oh,
It has a
okay.
what?
Hold on. 1 sec. 1 sec.
Oh,
Rip.
no. He's gone over his daily bandwidth.
Right?
No, I should be good
I
now.
mean, honestly,
Of like
It's
12 kilobytes.
it's whenever I move the map in Roll20, it like destroys.
Literally,
I don't know.
your
oh,
internet can't handle it.
Whenever it moves, it just.
So stop moving the map while you're talking.
Well, I'm trying to get so the
The
stream can
irony
see
of you
everything.
cutting out
Well,
when you said
don't talk while you're moving it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. All right, I should be good now. I don't need to move it. So the orb has that texture, and again, I had sort of described
What texture?
it to Ellen
The
before.
texture of the image.
Yeah, like it looks like what it actually does look like in
wow,
the game.
poetry using something visually accurate.
Yeah, except the difference is that while this one is only red, it is every couple seconds switching from red to blue to green to like different shades in between and stuff. going all over the place. It's a swirling mass of color. Almost like a
Oh,
like a
gee, it's an
kaleidoscope.
elemental orb.
And then so that's that thing. There is an engraving on the wall above and behind that as well, which I will read to you when you get closer and look at it. To the north, on the north side, there is on some sort of little pedestal. You guys remember back when you guys were in the ruins of the old monastery or whatever?
Oh
The
my
disappeared
god.
Oh
monastery?
Jesus!
You got fast.
What?
You got
yeah,
real
you.
fast.
I got fast.
You
Alright.
got
Yeah.
real fast. Your
See-
internet had to catch up with that.
I guess I didn't hear whatever you guys heard.
It got really fast.
Be thankful.
It
So
was
you
like,
guys-
do you remember when you guys were at the old monastery?
Oh my god. So you guys remember
That's
though?
surprisingly good.
You guys remember
I
though?
don't know how you did that so well,
how-
Jack, but
You guys remember how when you guys were in the monastery originally,
Oh,
there was I
Yeah.
described it, there was a couple little stands that looked like they were missing stuff. It's sort of like that similar thing. It looks like there was, but this one is not missing, whatever this is. On closer inspection, this looks to be, it looks to be a part, I'm not gonna make you roll or anything. It seems like it is a part of a human skull.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems to be a
Like,
part.
I was interested, but now.
It is a part of a cranium. And it sort of is almost encased in the sort of amber
Moving the map,
sort
boy.
of, but it's sort of preserved. But it's beyond that, it just looks like it's a random piece, a fragment of a skull. And the bottom and so that's that. On the southern side, actually, wait, let me make sure if there's no engravings on that thing or anything. I don't think there are. Oh yeah, no, there's not. On the other side is a is a shield, as you can tell. It is like a circular shield that looks like that. However, the colors are different. The colors are that of the colors that are on the House Felling shield.
Oh, are you serious?
What?
Don't you ever.
Sorry. The color scheme just hurts my eyes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
This is the
remade
game
this
dev
for you?
colors right here?
So it is-
the game dev colors. Yeah.
So yeah, so those are
I'm
the
almost
colors.
certain I remade this for you.
Do you guys remember? Yeah, so this is the. Do you guys remember what this is though?
You did.
I think I showed it once before, maybe.
This
Spelling?
standard-
It says
Yeah,
right
yeah.
on the tin what it is.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
does. You're right.
You
Yeah,
also
so-
said that.
I did that. Say that. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, it is the House
We heard you for
Felling
once.
shield, and so those colors, instead of being those black and orange things, that's sort of
Yeah.
the colors it has. And it looks like a super elaborate shield. It is spotless as well, and on the middle, in that little the cap or whatever on the middle. Yeah, the nipple. On the nipple, on the cap
is a
part
word.
there is a sort of a metal bear thing, similar to on House Felling shield thing. A little bear engraving.
I pick up the shield.
Yep, sounds good. Oh god, hold on, 1 sec. So let me read to you the engraving. Well, first off, I'll read to you the engraving
You can
above.
tell me about the shield later.
Yep. The shield doesn't have an engraving next to it. The only one
Yeah.
it does is the orb, which I'll read to you. Hold on 1 second. The orb.
Oh, they're called bosses. That's
Oh,
what
okay.
there is.
So so above the sort of low table altar thing there, then it says hold on, I gotta find where it is.
Yes.
Hold on. I have to change something real quick. Alright, so it says, I'll copy this in the chat as well. If you are a foe and pick this up, fear for your life. If you are a friend, say the name of an element, and its power can be yours. Use it sparingly, for its power can only be wielded once under any moon.
Monthly use item.
That's the orb?
Above
They're
the
looking
orb.
at shield.
Oh, we're talking
No, this
Oh,
is
that's
the
the orb
orb.
now?
Yep, the shield there's no engraving above the shield or the skull thing. I will talk
I-
about it.
Well,
Hold on.
Yes, I'll pick up. First
Hold
off,
on.
I'm gonna take like the butt of my
Oh, just
sword.
like-
Come on,
the
you ran through
pommel, and I'm gonna
elementals.
just.
And it said, "Don't pick this up." It's
I
what it
mean-
just told you.
If we're enemies of it, though, we're
It
not
said,
enemies.
If you're a foe, pick this up.
Alright,
Yeah.
let me,
Well, it also said if you're
Okay,
a friend,
hold-
pick it up and use it.
Did it? It said if you're a friend, say the name of an element.
Well,
Oh,
I'm assuming
crap.
you have to
You know
touch it to activate it.
So then I actually missed a part of this. So it says that, but then below that though, so that's sort of like up high on the wall, and below that though, you see those runes that you had seen before, the northern runes, 4 different sets, but then below them. Below each of those runes is a common spelling. Like it's basically a phonetical spelling in common. Like it's in other words, it like is not a word in common, but it is like something that you guys could read in common.
We found the
So it's
code
like
in the bottom of the Cracker Jacks.
It's and they're also however, with each of those 4 sets, and so they're sort of lined up, like it's like there's one of these sets of runes, and below it is one of these, like this common word that is not a word but is like a phonetical thing, and each of them has a color above it, red, green, white, and blue.
So I'm assuming that's what you're supposed to speak.
Probably. Those are probably the 4 elements.
Anna
Is it
is going to say, well, I think we've found the last fragment and the Might Stone. We should probably grab these things and get out of here.
We should definitely take the fragment.
I'm
Despite
gonna
the warning,
I'm
I feel uncomfortable leaving the Might Stone.
going to shove it in my bag and say, I think this might be Dalrim's skull.
Mm-hmm.
Good a guess as any.
All right, so you
Well,
grab
there's
that.
there's 2 glowing eyeballs, and one of them is supposedly related to him.
All right.
Trying to play.
I'm going to slowly reach out for the stone and kind of see, like, as I get closer, if it reacts at all.
Oh, come on. Last time something reacted to you to getting close, you just fucking ran into it.
Yeah, but you know what? I was high off the last battle.
Hold on. Go ahead and like do you want to like make a perception check to like look around, see?
I just want to see if it reacts when.
He wants to know if he's gonna die.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah. So
I mean, tell me if I'm gonna die or not.
all right,
'cause-
so as you reach forward and touch it, as you touch it, you don't feel anything change. However, when you reach down and touch it, you just lift your eyes up for a second, and you see behind it, directly behind it at like neck level on the wall, there's like a tiny hole, but you glimpse it. There's a tiny hole in the wall that looks it's covered with some cobwebs, but it looks like it's unnatural. It's not a natural hole in the wall.
Finger in it.
No,
No, definitely don't.
no. I was watching the hole, stick our fingers in the locks and see what happens.
You were watching.
be
yeah.
asking. So I'm
Yeah, and
going
it got
to.
the door open, didn't it?
So this hole goes into
Shut
the
up.
wall behind the orb.
Shut up.
Yeah. It's like a very small hole, like a
Definitely a trap.
So is he gonna have a poison dart sticking him in his stomach in a second here?
Well, he doesn't pick it up.
He
Yes,
said
yes.
it was about neck level, so if I duck down and just pull the thing off, it should be fine.
So you tell us you see a hole then, or are you just gonna?
What? I'd be like, or I would say, Watch out behind me. We're gonna have a dart shoot through in a second.
I'm just gonna be like, no, oh, hold on. So
And I'm going to
gonna grab
remove
this
it.
fragment and just straight up leave the room.
Yeah, let me leave the room first, please.
By the way, were we taking?
The what?
Yeah.
So we
Oh, hello.
Leave this for the cultists to take.
well,
Like, sure,
yeah, I'm just-
the money is whatever.
The money is kind of whatever, especially 1900. However, the other things.
all right.
Where is Cass
potentially-
right now? By the way.
He said he
He's
left.
outside.
He was waiting
He's
outside the
outside.
room.
Oh, okay.
Or
Like in the
I
main
guess
room.
he just left all the way outside. Oh, he's in the main room. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna say about this exact same time, you start to hear
Well, no, like I wanted to be like all the way outside, but the map doesn't go that far.
yeah. Well, it's like a 20 minute.
Okay, so you're all the
walk
way
through the
outside then.
tunnels.
Unless poetry
Well,
decides that you run into
so-
something
Probably-
in the next encounter.
Hasn't had time to make it all the way out there.
Yeah, you're still going, but so Cass,
did he
you
leave?
start
After.
a
I
couple,
left
maybe like
quite a
2 minutes
while
ago. 2 minutes ago, we'll say.
I
Because
mean,
you know,
in real time, but in game time.
probably about the same. I don't think too much time has passed. You
Because
guys
I
have
left
just, or maybe
basically
5 minutes.
right
I don't
after
know.
we opened the door, and there was like
Yeah, you guys have been reading and
clearly-
stuff and talking. No, you're right. So probably like 5 or
clearly
10 minutes
glowing
maybe.
artifact.
But you still, so you're going down the tunnel, by the way, and this is separate at this point. The group doesn't know about this yet. The rest of the group, but you start to hear voices up ahead, Cass. Quite a few. They're speaking in a language you don't understand as you get closer and start to hear them more. And then you see some lights flickering from around the corner.
So when do I see this about where I am now, or
No, like for like 8 minutes or so down the tunnel.
8?
I didn't realize it took that long.
It was like a 20-minute walk down these tunnels.
So
in
wait,
here.
we've only been fucking around over here
It
for 2
took
minutes,
us.
so
It took us half an hour to get from the goblin fight to the beginning of the water fight.
Yes.
before that, like, what's happening with this
No,
whole?
that's fair, actually.
Yeah.
That's a
So-
long ass fucking tunnel. I never
Yes.
realized,
Yeah.
I never thought about it.
Yeah, it's a big tunnel. So about like maybe halfway down the tunnel, you start to hear these voices. Meanwhile,
Alright,
let's resolve what's going on up here, because either way,
With the dark.
Cass would not
You
be
do
back
that.
yet. So
like I said, I'm ducking down. I'm gonna duck down so
yeah,
Can't wait
I'm
till it's
lower
poison
than
gas.
the. Yeah, that'll be my
Right.
luck.
sounds good. So
If I'm gonna like reach up and I'm just gonna yank it.
no, I
off.
got you. Yeah, it makes sense. Sounds good. So you do so. You yank the
Actually-
stone-
Come on, man.
Have I done anything yet?
No.
No? Okay.
Okay.
Idea. I'm going to Indiana Jones. This.
okay.
With what?
The copper.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna move my character at all,
Anna
but
is getting impatient.
I'm gonna go grab some copper, put
Yeah.
it in a little bag, and then I'm also going to duck down while this happens, so
Alright.
just in case.
Alright.
But I'm going to swap them out like
Great. Sounds good.
Indiana Jones.
All right, sounds good.
And hope the boulder doesn't come.
So you do so. You duck down. You swap them out real quick with one quick movement, and nothing happens.
Cool. So I've got it.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm
before we leave this room, someone should probably like write down those phonetics.
I was going to say yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
imagine the stone
Um,
probably only works with those.
Does anybody have?
No.
No,
Memorize it, boy.
it's memory.
I don't have that bit of an
And,
intelligence. All right, what should I roll to memorize?
What's your intelligence though? 10? That's like pretty
8.
average. That's so. Does
a
anyone have
blacksmith
paper
and a
at all?
sheep herder. No, I think Elwyn was the only one that had paper.
Nox, you have that book.
It doesn't help us.
You don't know about that book.
I don't. That's true.
All right, whose skin are we carving this in?
Oh my god.
He has the most HP.
We're both musicians. We probably could just memorize.
Sure, let's just memorize. We'll turn it into a song, so forget it.
All right.
Yeah, we'll literally have a song describing the ruins.
No, a song that is just like a demonic.
It's just
Yeah.
like A, B, C, D.
Phonetics.
Blah, blah,
All
blah,
right,
blah.
sounds good. I mean,
In
let's
any
see.
case,
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
while we're waiting for this fucking farce to finish, I'm going to ask Nox to give me the other key.
Sure. All
And
yours.
once Ulf comes out, I'm going to throw both the keys in there and close the door again.
All right. And meanwhile, also yeah, so you, I'm gonna say you guys don't have any problem memorizing it with a song and
Cool.
stuff. You guys are skilled enough. I'm not gonna make you roll or anything. And as far as you know, you don't have a time concern really. However, Kass, so this is probably like
Well, even
Cass-
before you said something's down the tunnel, I was worried.
yeah.
So,
So Kass,
Yeah,
around
well,
I'm on now.
Since Cass is no longer here.
so
And
yeah,
we
so
knew that they were coming
so
for this.
Kass, it is about this time that you are probably encountering this stuff and may have to make a decision. It's a narrow tunnel, 10 feet in diameter.
Yeah, well, I mean,
You said he
if I
didn't
start to
recognize the
see-
language. Is it like...
If I start to see flickering and start hearing some weird voices, I'm like 100% just going to dash all the way back here and
Yep.
get that here, like, you know, hopefully like 5-6 minutes before they do.
Yeah, sounds good. So you arrive back here, and the group. I don't know, the group might have started.
I'm heading back immediately.
Yeah,
Once
you. So you
we're
might have
done
started.
with the
So you would have started.
events in there.
Probably met them. You probably would have met them halfway in between where you were, a little less than that maybe, because you're flying. They aren't. So, you know, a couple minutes into going down the tunnel, then Kass comes dashing back, flying around a corner. Probably scares the crap out of you guys.
Okay, and at this point, like where meeting here?
We're
at
not
this
on the
place
map.
again, or-
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
not on
still-
this map. Ignore
it's a-
this.
It's a couple minutes down the hallway because they started walking to meet you.
We got no
and,
map.
Going mapless, boys.
It's a like a 10-foot diameter tunnel, pretty narrow.
I tell everybody there's people coming down the tunnel, and I have a plan.
What's your
No.
plan?
I suggest that we head back to this room.
And
I suggest that Nox casts darkness on the crack in the ceiling so that we are not lit anymore. And
But-
then,
we've been fighting things with dark vision. They don't care.
yeah, but it'll make things easier, okay? It'll make-
Mhm.
I was
For
gonna-
you,
and then
maybe.
I was, well, no, and then I was gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us, and then hopefully we sneak past them when they enter the room.
So what? We fucking glue ourselves to the back wall.
Yeah, we just like
And
glue,
hope they just walk
glue
on by.
ourselves, like over here.
All right.
It's worth a shot, I suppose.
This is my plan. If you have something better, you let me know.
How many minutes away are they, presumably?
5 minutes maybe.
Eh, Well, and Cass said that he couldn't understand what they were saying.
Correct.
Yeah, correct.
All right.
However, it was
See.
multiple voices, at least a few.
Well, I am going to cast comprehend languages on myself as well as invisibility.
All right. And
Wow.
yeah. So what I
Speak
want to
for
know.
yourself.
I want to know what your guys' plan is here.
Well,
Like, if that's what they want to do, I'm fine with it. But I'm taking my own precautions. Once I
If you
turn
can
invisible,
cast
I'm going to tell them I'm going to check
invisibility
it out.
Yeah, if you can cast invisibility, then like you.
It on multiple targets
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
concentration. So
Yeah, I know.
yeah, I'm gonna go
I'm
try
just
and figure out
I'm just
who
saying,
is the cultist.
how,
One second.
for the
wait,
group.
how dark would it be in here if I were to close the light source?
Pitch black,
Yeah.
as far as I know.
Good.
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 We're
Yeah,
gonna be
I'll wait,
blind.
I'll wait till I hear voices before I cast anything.
But yeah,
How long does your darkness
10
last?
minutes.
That's enough.
so
Hopefully.
we already went down this tunnel to get here, so I'm assuming I can probably stumble my way back towards what's coming
Yeah.
to us.
Yeah.
Until you start to.
I want to
see
get
the
close to.
flickering.
I want to get close enough that I could hear the talking. See if I get any information out of it.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. So you go down, and again, it's only a couple of minutes now because they've been moving and you guys have been preparing, and you start to see flickers and hear these voices. You have comprehend languages, Kass, you said?
Yep, I cast that, and then
And you
invisibility
just-
afterwards.
Yeah. And do you just like go right up to them, or do you still try to like?
Oh, I'm staying as far away as possible
Okay.
while still being able to hear.
All right. They are. So
We're
they.
just gonna walk back with them
Do
at
you
this point.
do you get to know what language they are speaking in, or do you just know what they're saying?
No, you just hear it as
It doesn't really say.
Yeah.
So I just
So you just know what they're
understand it.
saying. Oh yeah. So you hear them, and they say. They say, hold on.
Yeah,
one
you
second.
understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You
Mhm.
also understand any written language that you can see.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
have to be touching the surface.
Yeah, I take that as you don't know what you're hearing. You just like.
I just
Yeah.
interpret it in my head
Yeah, yeah.
as
Yeah.
so you hear
my
a
main
female
language.
voice saying, "Don't worry. Once we have the Might Stone and give it to you all, then our business will almost be over. We'll take the fragment and the eye, and you'll take the Might Stone, and we'll be on our way."
Okay,
And you-
once I hear that, I very gingerly hurry back towards the rest of the group.
Alright.
Mhm.
I imagine it's probably dark by the time I get back.
I don't know, is it?
You tell
I
me.
don't think. Also, Jack said he wasn't gonna cast until you heard voices, right? So.
Yeah.
Well,
And the
you'll
voices are maybe
all of
2
a sudden
minutes
hear
out.
me once I get back. I'm gonna tell everyone what I heard and say, I hope we can actually hide from them.
All right, and that is, I think, where we're gonna end it.
All right.
Really?
Yeah.
What's this thing called so I can add it to my inventory
the
so I
other
don't forget?
problem with
The
flight with
Yeah, they do.
this is a good place to end it. A little bit
I
of
mean,
a
if you report
cliffhanger.
that out.
Because if we
Like-
keep going, we're gonna be going a while, and
let's
probably.
Yeah,
let's, like
let's-
hope that they're using really shitty torches because the
I mean-
furthest we can get away is like
Yeah.
Anywho,
I mean, if you tell
Well,
me
I
they have
mean-
torches, then I...
do you hate me, Alexis, for that cliffhanger?
I mean, the thing is like, we just have to be in a spot where we're like hidden, and then we get a +10 to our stealth, and then hopefully they don't roll high enough.
we just have to hope that they never look direction.
So what were you asking, Matt?
What the name of the stone was so I can add it to my
Might
inventory.
Stone.
The Might
Stone.
Stone.
The skull fragment I have, I think you said it was covered in amber.
It's
Something like
it's
that.
not amber, but it's just like some preserving material. It has like a film of something over it. I don't know.
Skull fragment
It's not just like a plain skull fragment. I guess.
covered in
Like-
something.
Like 100%. If shit goes south here, and everybody starts dying, I'm out that crack in the ceiling.
If
Take
you
you
weren't
out
like
first.
the weakest creature in existence, you could shove us all up there.
If
Wait
I could,
a minute.
If I could actually bring anybody up there, then sure.
Are we being stupid? We have rope.
Yeah, but like,
That's what I asked for forever ago.
how high is the ceiling?
It's like I think like 40 feet. I'd said, yeah, 40 feet.
I guess you have like 50 feet of rope.
In decline.
Yeah, and also, like I said, it's sort of like once you get up there, you still have to climb up through these like cracks and stuff. I don't know, but I mean,
And
hey,
I
it's
might
something to
not
ponder.
be-
I could,
It's an
I could
option,
definitely-
maybe. So I don't know.
if we had like 2 ropes, I could probably fly the rope up there, tie it to something, and then you guys could climb up. But I don't think that's happening within the 5 minutes.
Few
that-
seconds we have.
Full disclosure, if you guys get busted, I'm hiding on the opposite side from you, and I'm like getting out of here with this fucking chunk of skull.
I mean, if Nox has to, she can just dark herself and run.
I would be
Wow.
like, I would be so mad. I'd be like, I'm gonna gonna get out safe, and suddenly a wall of darkness consumes me. It's like, no, not again.
Well, I mean, if Nox could see you, she would guide you.
I would literally call on my god
You're
to
probably just gonna run
obliterate the temple.
like directly into me if
I
that
don't
happens.
think that would happen.
I don't think your god would grant that.
I don't know. He's done some. He got me out of a fish.
Well,
I mean-
you're not a cleric, so you
I
can
mean-
actually use divine intervention. And if you were a cleric, you couldn't use it anyway because you're not that high
Yeah.
enough level.
Yeah.
And even then, it would be like a 10% chance to succeed.
I think it's a 5% chance.
It goes up
Mhm.
over time. I can't remember what the starting point is,
Well,
though.
I think it's a 5% chance, and then it happens for sure.
Also, now that we're done with this session, I have to tell you something. The it's not really like important or spoilers or anything. It's just funny. The name of those goblin things,
Yeah.
literally the whole reason.
Hemogoblin.
Yeah, they're hemogoblins. That's literally the whole reason that encounter happened is because I thought of a funny pun for a name of hemogoblins. And I mean, I was gonna have an encounter there anyways, but like the fact that they were hemogoblins,
Like,
I love it so much. It's
like
so
were
good.
they a homebrew?
Yeah. I mean, I based them off stuff, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're hemogoblins. Hemogoblins like hemoglobin.
Yeah, no, I
but,
get it.
but-
Yeah.
but
I just don't
hemogoblins-
think it's as funny as you think.
No, I know. I know. I think
Definitely
it's.
not as funny.
I know, but also I thought it would be an interesting, like different, variation of goblins. So
Another stupid question, but I should make sure. The people that were coming down the tunnel are already past the fork in the road,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Definitely.
Rip.
They were,
That
past,
would have just been a.
See, Alexis
fucking-
likes it.
they were past the fork in the road
Okay.
when Kass found them.
Yeah.
And
I
there
love
are
it.
no random cubby holes along the way, right?
Like I said, there's a couple of small caverns, nothing too big.
I guess I would. I could have just gone in one of them, but if I feel like I really can get away, I should probably just ask for the Might Stone too, and be like, "Well, I'll save the world, guys. Don't die too painfully."
I don't see the two people who can cast darkness on themselves not being able to escape.
I can't cast darkness.
Oh, you
I-
can't?
I
Oh,
don't
you're
have
not high
spell
enough warlock level.
No, I just don't have
Oh,
spell slots.
you're out. Let's see.
Yeah, I have two.
Yeah,
And I
no.
Wait, do
used
you
them.
have spell
spell
slots?
slots are a thing.
He's a multi-class warlock.
Yeah.
No, I mean you, Jack. Do you have?
Yeah, I
do
have
you have
one.
any?
I only cast one hex spell. It lasts for an hour.
Yeah. But yeah, I think
I just
I'm gonna
kept
put the
bonus
overlay
action
up.
moving it for targets because the old target kept down.
Yeah. I mean, that was one of the benefits of those encounters being close together is that you handle that stuff active the whole time. And it's, I mean, how much longer would you have on that actually? Probably another 10 minutes, right? Or 5 minutes
Maybe.
at least.
I
Trying to
haven't
think.
stopped concentrating on it. I haven't taken damage.
No, yeah. So it was like less than a minute for that first encounter, and then 30 minutes of travel. Then the encounter there was like a minute, maybe, I don't know.
Was it even 10 rounds?
I
Like
don't
it
think
took
so.
forever. Was it
No,
even...
I think it was like probably like half of that. Like 7 rounds maybe. I don't know. But either way, that's not a big.
So yeah,
difference
maybe
either.
at least 10 minutes.
And then it's been like 10 minutes looting, and then by the time they get here, you'll probably have
Yo,
like
do
like 10
any of
minutes
you
left,
have
yeah.
minor illusion?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cast does.
I mean, let's just say, Jack, you'll probably have definitely more than enough time for any normal encounter. So,
Right, yeah.
So yeah,
100%.
like
have
almost anything
minor-
beyond a minute.
exactly. So yeah, just remember that as well. We'll mark that down.
Is there any? Is this shield special beyond the fact that it's like pretty as fuck?
You
How
wouldn't
would
be able
you...
to have time to.
Would
know.
it require attunement, or does it grant its abilities? Like if it's a +1 shield, that's a thing that's automatic. But if it has attunement, then I wouldn't know those.
Let me
Anyway, more importantly, you
find
guys
out.
all need to cram behind a minor illusion. Pray to God.
Oh yeah, dude, I could make a 5 by.
Yeah, it's so I guess
5,
if it is like like
You
one of-
need to make
pillar.
what looks like a
Huh.
fallen rock in the corner that
If
is
it
very boring and
doesn't-
uninteresting to examine.
if it doesn't require attunement, do you know what it does immediately? I don't know. So
I mean, the effects would be active.
yeah.
Immediately.
I mean, you could just like hold it and try to use it, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind
Yeah,
of like a
no,
weird gray
yeah, I don't
area of
It's kind of weird.
special items. is
Yeah,
like,
I'll tell you. It doesn't really matter. Because you just find out.
No.
eventually
Next
by
question.
using it. It's
Do-
a
does
shield
more
plus
than one
2.
of you have minor?
No.
It's a shield plus 2.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, it is a shield plus 2.
Wow.
And yeah, so it doesn't require attunement then. That's why I'm not really worrying about it, because you
So
would
see,
find it.
Oh,
We got a
because
boy
of
with a
that.
special spear, a boy with a
I mean,
special shield,
We don't
and
know
a
if the spears.
boy with special
Yeah,
armor.
we don't know
and
about the
sword.
spear yet.
Unless it's
Well,
like a plus
it's
I
one.
have to
fancy.
stop
something.
Jeffrey.
It's something.
Yeah,
If nothing else, it's gold.
certainly looks.
Also poetry. 100%. I just don't think I've had time. There might have been like one downtime that I could have done this. Definitely, while we were at the safe spot before this, I could have done this, but I've been forgetting. I still have that necklace from like 4 sessions ago.
There
Which
was a
one? I don't
magical
remember.
necklace.
I don't remember when that was. I see
don't remember
Alexis.
there
We're gonna
being
end
any.
in a second.
It was off of the dead monk.
Off the dead
He like wrote a letter saying
oh,
that it was
yeah,
like
yeah.
really important and it
Hold
was
on.
the key to something.
Yeah,
or
no,
whatever.
I
Turns out it hasn't been the key to anything.
Let me find that.
I mean, I asked if it did anything, and poetry said that it'd probably need attunement. So like,
Hold on.
I'm assuming
Oh,
you'd have
yeah.
been attuned to
You would
this
have had an
forever ago.
hour.
Yeah. I have it somewhere. I just gotta find it.
We'll just have to say that your character forgot till now.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
If-
okay.
assuming that
That's
you
what I'm saying.
discover some important thing about it.
No, that's not what I want.
it's like at some point I definitely would have attuned to it.
No, that makes sense.
So,
Yeah,
can
that's
all of
fine.
you guys fit in a 5-foot square?
No.
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 Maybe 2 of us if we really
I
squish
mean-
together.
Like that's the thing is, we could all definitely fit behind a 5-foot square.
So what you do is you make a...
Just not in combat.
Alright. I'm gonna end the stream, but
It just has
after
to
I
be,
tell you
like-
what this is, first. So
It just has to
So
be
last
good
thing.
enough
Okay.
for us to, roll a good stealth roll.
yeah.
So
Was
you
there
make a
anything
fake
else?
boulder to one side of the doorway, and you all hide in the line behind, and hope they don't look back once they're into the room further.
Hold on.
Exactly.
I think it's in this set. of
Or I
notes?
guess you could technically have it out in the middle of nowhere and try and do like
Yeah, here we go.
the comedy thing where you're trying to stay on the opposite side of the rock
Oh yeah. Okay, I
and
got
hope
it.
that they all stay closely together so
I
the lines of
remember
sight
this.
match.
I don't think 4 people are doing that.
No, definitely not.
It is this Perplex. You're probably gonna be a little disappointed. I know it's not amazing, but it's still good. It is a amulet of proof against detection and location.
That sounds like right up his Shadow Monk alley.
Yeah, no,
sounds
I think it's
like... Don't ever talk about my Shadow Monk alley.
so yeah, it does require attunement. So it takes up one of your attunement slots. But
The
but
good
no,
news
so
is
it's,
it would not have been relevant at all.
yeah. It would not have been relevant, and also no retconning necessary or anything.
It's
but yeah.
good if you like
But it is
can let's
good.
say turn
Yeah, it's
invisible.
good.
Like he'll be impossible to detect if I were to cast invisibility on him.
Well, no, blind sight would still see him. I'm pretty sure. Because that's not divination
Well, you know,
magic.
Well,
that's just
sure.
We
Hey, guys.
probably won't be encountering dozens of people with blind sight.
What did Crowboy
fox say?
Oakham wield
God.
as a weapon?
Nothing.
Oh.
His sharp wits.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I don't think he really used anything.
Yeah.
He had a dagger that he never used really.
Yeah. But hey, I am going to wrap up the stream real quick. So
yeah,
so,
he has a dagger.
so thank you
Oakham
guys.
was not a melee
for,
warrior.
thank you guys for watching.
No.
This was a long session, but I'll split it up into like 3 or 4 parts or something. Get more ad revenue. No, but thanks for watching. It was really fun, and we'll see you guys next week. We should. So, yeah. Bye
was the
bye.
end?
Bye bye.
I will
Goodbye.
give it to you.